screens at once. Oh, it's magical.
God fucking why?
SWAT cats.
I hate
You should
YouTube.
watch the SWAT cats.
Why should we watch SWAT cats?
Cause cool intro.
I'm going to throw my computer out a fucking window if it does that one more time. That's it. Window it is with you. No. Oh my god. Which will fix itself first? This or fucking Bubbles? What did you do to Bubbles now? It's time for you to tell chat. Chat needs to know what heinous war crimes you committed.
Maybe, Kyle. Since you're so late, again, we do punishment game for you. And instead, we can go watch Sargon talking about masculinity with chat diversity. That's fun.
That sounds gay. That
Two
sounds
overweight
actually
boomers
gay.
talking to each other. It'll be great.
That doesn't sound good. That sounds cringe.
It'll be great.
Where's my thumbnail? Ah! Alright, well, first we go to the previous stream. Then we cancel that.
There, Kyle. You have 5 minutes, after which I just leave to eat something.
Good, and I can just sit here alone and make music sounds and see what people do.
Oh, you managed to make the video unavailable. That's good for you.
I killed it. Because when I clicked the stream button, it made a new one instead, and I'm like, thanks, YouTube. YouTube, like, you're streaming Fallout 76.
Fallout 76.
See what I mean?
There you go. Good boy, Kyle. Fucking moron.
That's uninstalled, by the way. We're not doing that. So paste that in there, fix the game's name, fucking restream. It's a gaming channel. We don't do entertainment. Fucking stupid thing.
You have 4 minutes now before I go and boil an egg.
It's not too particularly bad. Who knows? Maybe Bubbles will show up by the time you're done boiling a fucking egg.
Boils.
I'll change the description to fuck. And for thumbnail, we'll just type in EDF. And I'll use one of the generic, like, ones I have. Oh, look, there's Arch. Save. Look at that. No, it's not made for fucking kids. There we go. Now, look at that. The stream's fixed. It's the right name and everything. You're welcome, Barch. Now, you're not ready, I'd like to point out. You're, as you Americans say, unready.
Sniffles.
See, the real problem was actually Arch.
Fix it.
I can't. It's fucking cold. And it's your fault. Now, I'll ask again, where's Bubs?
Meh.
Where's Bubs? What did you do with him? His fat little butt is not here.
Death was a relief.
You stabbed him. You stabbed him in the kick. You had PP envy.
Sniffles. Dicks.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Look at that. That was one hell of a stream start. Look at that.
Dicks.
Discordia says, why did Arch make the stream late? I don't know. Arch like, eh. Oh my, you got the coof though. So don't fuck this up, because there's only 2 of us.
What did I bring? Did I bring guns?
I hope I brought guns too. I brought a grenade launcher. I have a sniper rifle. Okay, we gotta kill these shotgun frogs because they're fucking gay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bang. 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 Oh my god, how many shots do they take to kill? Don't forget. Okay, not that many. He's dead. Arch, don't get yourself fucking killed. Little expeditionary
Why
Barch
not?
over there. See, I could have sworn we did this level.
Maybe. But you swear many things, like stream starting on time, for example. You swear this too. And yet,
I notice you're getting very
Lies.
effeminate, Arch. What's wrong? I'm getting a little defensive. Fem Barch.
lies is all.
Just your average feminoid, Arch. Look at me.
We should play Dota instead. Punish Kyle. Make him sad. It's what he deserves. Press
Why-
F in chat. You agree?
If you press F, you get banned.
It is what he deserves.
20 powered exoskeletons of the latest model just arrived in
Whee.
Beijing.
Beijing. China.
Ching chong bing bong. Look, the aliens arriving in China is none of our concern. Wouldn't you agree? That's not our problem. We don't need help.
Setting up barriers over the sky.
I'm sure the great, glorious Chinese government will take care of itself.
Let's just say, there's no
Or,
sense
I like China a lot. He does, though. He really does.
China.
It's very
China,
likely
China,
we will
China.
never build our world if we
Oh my
use
God.
our forces.
I'm seeing B's for Bub instead.
We must
Okay.
defeat at least 70% of the enemies, or we're doomed.
Look, I don't know where Bub is. Fatso isn't here. Arch, I got like messages from Archer like, where is everybody? And then he's like, where Bub? Bub dead too.
Bubbles is dead as well.
Yes.
His tiny little corpse has been rendered down to Lutefisk. And he deserved it. All of the pain, all of the screaming, all deserved.
Well, this isn't too bad.
Wee. Thing exploded. You read too many comic books. You know, comic books are trash and should be spat upon frequently.
I've read a couple of them. Some are okay. Some of them are meh. Or maybe it's just the format for storytelling. I don't know.
Well, it has more to do with the fact that the format for storytelling has been switched out with the format for politics telling in modern day comic books.
Yeah, but do you mean comics are bad because of, you know, how it is as a media, or do you think are you talking about like it's bad because of the politicization of comics?
It's bad because of what it has turned into, and I think partially it was inevitable.
Well, in the industry, it's inevitable when you get slowly more friggin' fruit cups making shit in it. To the point where it's like everyone's a fruit cup.
It's the rapid expansion of an industry, really. That's what causes it. But in the case of comics, I think it was inevitable even before that because of the lack of focus and what they were trying to do. Because to begin with, it wasn't even about the stories, it was about the art. The comic book artists were like the real heroes, the pros. That's why they had those like full paid spreads and stuff, heavy focus on art. Then the writing took more and more of a back seat until eventually you could write almost any fucking trash and it'd be published so long as you had a big named artist on it.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, from what I've seen a lot of comic book, you have the writer, and then you normally have like the comic artist, and then it's like, okay, one of them might be good, and the other one might be shit. That happens sometimes. But if the writer's shit, like, oof, you can have pretty art, but like, if your story's stupid, it's still fucking stupid.
It is, but it was sold as a visual medium for quite a while. That's the thing. Like, that was genuinely the selling point. And there was even a period where comic books were almost cool, quote unquote, you know, heading in the direction that gaming has arrived in now, where it's popular.
To an absurd degree. Gaming as a medium is fucking widespread. You can go as casual as a phone game, or as more complex as one of the, like, Dwarf Fortress games on PC.
And, I mean, that isn't even really the biggest point of it, because it's always been, to a degree, widespread in that regard. It's more that now it has become a socially acceptable thing, whereas previously it just flat out wasn't.
My mouse
Comic
is
books,
broken.
too. Comic books never arrived at that level of social acceptability that gaming has now.
That's true. Comic books are always kind of cringe when you think about it. Like, I see somebody reading a comic book on, like... I mean, let's be honest. I've never seen somebody reading a comic book, actually. but if I saw somebody reading a comic book and I was walking someplace, I'd be like, fucking nerd. Cringe.
Yeah, that's Kyle being a racist.
You would too. Don't fucking lie to me. I know you. It's like, yes.
Yeah, but in my case, it's got more to do with elitism. Like, I read rare books. Even then, though, like, if you take it into consideration, a lot of the real books, too, is cringe-ass shit. That, too, is a dying, bloody market.
Books, like, fuck. There's so many authors, it's not even funny. The problem
Yeah,
with books
I know,
is,
but...
like, there's a ton of, like, authors, but, like, a lot of them need to self-publish, even if they are, like, they could be good, you don't really know, but there's so many.
Yes, there are so many, and the distribution is half-hearted at best. Like, honestly, audiobooks has taken over a huge portion of the book, quote-unquote, market.
Yeah.
Simply because it's easier to bloody deliver and distribute. I mean, Audible is massive now. It's one of those kind of silent giants that probably has absurd
Isn't that
overhead.
ironic? A silent giant, but it's a fucking audiobook. It makes noise.
Right.
Oh god, there was this one sci-fi series that kind of blew up. Does anyone remember what it's called? Skippy is like the name of the AI. It's kind of like it's not a parody, but it's got good humor in it. It's actually a good sci-fi one. I forget the hell it's called.
Skippy.
Yep, the artificial and ancient intelligence they find in that one is named by one of the commanding officers. They call him Skippy. I remember that. Like, that one blew up big.
I don't think I've even heard of that.
Oh, fuck, what is it called? It's actually pretty big. Like, one of the audiobooks got so big that they got a bunch of, like, actual professional voice actors and actresses to play the different characters.
That's another thing, too. Like, audiobooks can absolutely be made or broken on the back of the voice talent.
That too.
Some of it's really good. Some of it is really awful.
A narrator can make or break a book. This is especially great, or not great, awful actually. You know fucking Will Wheaton, right? You know, fucking cringy little faggot, right? God damn it.
Will Wheaton.
There's this one book series like that looked really cool, and I bought it, and then I was like, God, this narrator just sounds so fucking whiny, like a little cuck. And then I look at it and it says this is Will Wheaton. I'm like, no, I wasted one of my free book credits on the fucking Will Wheaton voice acted book.
That too, like, the idea of free book credits. That's one of the things that really makes the Audible the thing it is. The fact that they have the ability to give away fucking audiobooks. Like, how solid is their business at the point where they can just go like, here, have it?
Or aren't they owned by Amazon? They have a deal with Amazon. I know
Probably are, yeah. Because Amazon's got a lot of this stuff, too. There's also the Amazon Prime book stuff, which annoys the hell out of me, because a lot of it, I'd rather just have a book, or at least be able to download it onto my I've got one of those little pad thingy bobs. And it's a mess. It's all designed to use their own fucking integrated bullshit system, because of course they want you to be a prisoner to their platform, basically.
God damn it! What's the book that's called Skippy? I'm gonna ask somebody I think I know who knows the answer. I'm not gonna get an answer till like tomorrow or some shit. It's actually really good. Like, it's a pretty good book. It's got a decent amount of humor in it. It's got some serious moments. What is it? Fuck, I don't remember the name. Chat, you failed. Is it called Expeditionary Force Silence Too Good? It sounds familiar. I know because like some of the merchandise they sell for that book now, because it kind of blew up, is like a fucking little monkey. Because the AI calls them fucking monkeys.
Your primitives. Screw all you.
Pretty fucking much. Like, of all the races to find me, a bunch of fucking stupid monkeys found me. It's kind of great.
Poor AI. It must be very sad and lonely.
Bang.
Goddamn faggot ass artillery frog.
That's what Google said. I'm gonna Google that too, and I'll confirm whether or not that's it. Expeditionary Force, because I know it's about an expedition. The Kristang are a race, the fucking fuzzy gerbil people. Fuck, I don't remember.
Fuzzy gerbil people.
I don't know.
Fuzzy cock has a people?
Yes, pretty much.
That's pretty frightening in many ways.
It's more of a like, you listeners, I'll get you. I can't do his voice that he does, because he's from fucking New Jersey. It's
it's spider thing.
Chant, it's the nerd variant of New Jersey accent. You know what that's like. Goddamn nerd.
I keep sniping random shit. I haven't actually like read the new book in fucking ages now. Half of it because the market is just so massive now.
There's
It's
so
like,
many books. It's hard to choose actually. It's like, what
not
do I
just
want to read?
choose, but where do I begin? What do I start with? How do I research any of this?
Paradise by Craig Allenson.
That's just kind of what I mean with a bit of a dying market, in that it is so saturated that I imagine it must be absolute hell to try and become a writer today.
Oh, making a breakout is hard. I mean, it's kind of the same vein for like if you want to make an indie game, because I know a ton of people who are trying to make their own indie game, right? But like, they can post their indie game like on Twitter and social media platforms and YouTube for developer logs, and it gets no traction.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it looks halfway decent and it's better than 90% of the games released on a day-to-day basis on Steam. It just didn't get no traction.
Oh, it's the YouTube problem. Like, more and more people want to be YouTubers these days, which, by the way, don't. This is a good job, don't get me wrong, but the stress of dealing with a job where your employer actively dislikes you and does everything in their power to fuck you,
yeah, I'd say
I wouldn't recommend it.
The thing is, if you want to do like be a content creator and be like a streamer or whatever, I'd say still do it, but do it as a hobby first. Don't go into YouTube thinking you're gonna make it, because the reality of the situation is 90% of people don't make it. Like,
fuck, 90%? 99 point
yeah,
something.
probably. Like, for example, you're on a Kibs stream. Kibs is a tiny fucking channel, but take this into consideration for a second. Anyone who breaks 10, on average 10 viewers, like stream-wise, you're already in the upper 90% bracket. Like, that's how bad it is. So, like, I'm a tiny channel, but I'm pretty high up there in terms of, like, you know, streamers that actually get shit. So it's like, oof. Like, starting is hard. I mean, there's tons of ways you can break out. It's all about the polish, the channel theme, you know, If you get the right
sheer
friends.
fucking unadulterated luck.
For me, I originally got lucky with the Total Warhammer coverage. Then I deleted my channel and started all over again. But what helped me with my second channel is I knew somebody. This little blonde bitch right here. But you either need to have contacts or you need to get lucky. Yeah, sure you didn't.
Not even that, like, even with contact, the collab market has that used to be like a really big thing when I first started, like 5 years ago now. God, it's been a while.
I mean, that's how we fucking met each other.
Yes, collabs were much bigger back then because it was a more reliable way to gain some actual traction. Now, there is so little overlap. It's hilarious, and I don't know if it's because people have just gotten really stuck in their ways watching certain content. More likely it has to do with yet more algorithm changes, and that's my point too on working for an employer who actively sabotages you, because YouTube changes their algorithms constantly, and they never tell anyone or explain how the hell any of it's supposed to function. It is all guesswork. Now, there are some things we do know, like there is, for example, a part of the AI literally tries to analyze production quality. Like, it'll look at your screen essentially and go like, is this good? Is this bad? And it'll weigh that up.
Honestly, in my opinion, like the perfect way to do it is to just have it not be involved. There should be no algorithm that arbitrates who gets to make it and who doesn't. Should be more fair. Should be allowed every content creator the same equal chance and opportunity.
Well, the interesting thing is, the original idea there was to grant a more equal, quote-unquote, opportunity. Because what I actually was told by when I have contact in YouTube was basically that they were trying to make YouTube more fair and inclusive, and for once not in the social justice sense, initially at least. They were thinking like, okay, how can we make people discover new channels? And they started like little programs, starting programs. They had their groups like artificially push certain channels, and then they added on more and more algorithms. Like, okay, you watched this, therefore you're probably interested in this, and so on. The problem was that they were the ones deciding what you were likely to be interested in, and so they weighted it in very odd ways, very personal preference ways, I believe. Ooh, giant horners.
Oh shit. Those are here already?
To make things even more interesting, they then just continued doing this, and they just piled data point upon data point upon data point upon data point upon data point. Until now, they don't even know how their fucking system works anymore.
Cody Davis donates $5 to say, I'm writing a book now. I know it won't get published, but if I can write one, then I can write 50, and one of those might get published. Also, one thing that you should know about if you're writing your own book, there's a really great channel called Really Bad Writing Advice. It's actually really good. But he also did a video recently, I think, talking about the benefits and pros and cons of self-publishing versus getting a publisher. Because you're going to have, like, there's different benefits from doing it either way. The nice thing about nowadays is self-publishing is more easier than ever, thanks to the digital market, so you don't need, that's like, okay, you may not be able to get, like, fucking nice hardcore covers and paperbacks, but you might be able to get, you know, PDFs start going and stuff like that, and start spreading by word of mouth. It's not like it's all doom and gloom.
Yeah, like, technically speaking, self-publishing now it has never been easier. Like, you can get a book up on PDF format on Amazon for next to nothing. Now, of course, no one's going to read it because Amazon's not going to advertise it. You're not going to advertise it because you don't have money, etc. And so it's literally just a case of hope that some rando picks it up. Like, there are free books on Amazon that no one reads. Like, free. Literally free. And they still can't sell it.
Yep. It's kind of like one of the things, like, our lead fucking animator that works on our game, we post a lot of our animations for the game we're developing online. And it's weird what sticks and it's weird what trends. Sometimes we'll have this really cool animated character, but it gets like no clicks for no reason. The next time we have it walking and people will just all of a sudden go like 5,000 like upvotes. It's like, okay. And then another time you make a tree, the early sketch of the tree gets like 6,000 upvotes or some shit like that. And the finished version gets like 10. So it gets better now.
That's also due to the fact that a lot of this is complete random. Complete fucking random. Now, you can, game the system to a certain degree in many, many ways. Like, if you know how to use the algorithm, for example, and you don't have any scruples, you can game it like crazy by starting to make Minecraft content, and then you just tag in other popular Minecraft creators, and you trick the algorithm. In fact, this was something that was used even way back in the day. One of Markiplier's little sins, for example, and I like Markiplier's stuff. I genuinely do. He's one of the few, like, that style of Let's Players that I still enjoy watching. But he used to tag PewDiePie in all of his videos because the YouTube algorithm saw that and went, PewDiePie, he's really popular. Now, technically, that's against the YouTube's terms of service, but it has literally never been enforced, so, there's no reason not to do it.
It's not like he suffered any reprisal later on.
And hey, if it is a rule that is literally unenforced, is it a rule at that point?
Nope. It's like the Minnesota law, what's it called? Women can't wear Santa Claus clothing here.
Yeah. It's
like what?
Is that getting enforced? No. So is it a law? No, not really.
Not really. They're called like unenforced laws, and if they're not enforced, then they're not really a law anymore.
Yes. There's quite a lot of this dumb shit like that. This took a depressing turn. I blame Kyle.
What? How did this take a depressing turn? What about this is depressing?
Like you two, like this. The thing is, like,
it though already. Like you broke out. Like you can actually start new channels and have a chance now, because you have outreach. Like even if I needed to start a new channel, I at least have the ability to do outreach for myself. Like the people that is depressing is the people that's like 1 subscriber or is streamed for 7 years and gets no views. Because those people exist and there's more of them than there are of people that made it by a lot. By a long shot.
And that is another thing too, like, once I get a second channel up and running, soon-ish, quote-unquote.
You mean a third channel?
One thing I definitely want to do is a little bit of a think piece series where I can just waffle on subjects like this, because this is actually really interesting when it comes to the idea of future jobs, because we are in the middle of an industrial revolution right now, with the internet and automation taking over so many jobs, that a lot of jobs are going to start disappearing eventually. Not immediately, not in the next 3, 4, 5 years, but eventually. And the internet needs to be one of those ways we make new jobs. The difficulty is just, we can say you can make a new job on YouTube, and you can, but only if you get ridiculously lucky. It's like, that's not a stable job environment.
I mean, even the internet, things are unstable. Take, for example, this. The massive market for educational, websites. Companies that do, I forget what that, the one that was super popular on YouTube? Where it's like, hey, we teach you, how to do random shit. And you can sign up to be a teacher and make video courses on, cooking or doing art or, you know, writing or cinematography and stuff like that.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that. No.
I forget the name of it. It's actually fairly popular. Like a lot of channels get ads for doing channels that specifically do those kinds of videos. Oh fuck. Either way, I know those companies and corporations for various reasons are very concerned, like the higher ups, when it comes to. Well, Skillshare is one of them. That's the one. Skillshare, Udemy, Pluralsight, Schoolism, companies like that. Companies that do digital online school stuff. I know they're concerned about like YouTube content creators that do it for basically free. Not basically free. They make money off of like ad revenue and donations and shit.
Yeah, but they do it for free as far as the customer involvement is concerned.
So the authors are concerned that, and the corporation's concerned, the corporations, they're like, oh no, we're gonna be replaced. Which is weird because like they haven't acknowledged these things really existing until like a year ago. It's like these like online things like artists like K and KL or whatever, like who make tutorial videos on how to draw. Like these guys have been around for fucking ever. They've been doing this forever.
They have, but they've also been relatively small and limited. Because one of the big thing too is a lot of these are starting to branch out more and more. More and more of the people who remain are doing other things as well. And I think that's when a lot of these companies will actually start thinking of them as competition rather than just randos on the internet. Now therein also comes the other problem too, though, namely that YouTube is not our ally in the slightest.
They've never been the
And
ally
they
of
will-
any creator.
Well, except the corporation, that's the thing.
I mean, corporations.
Because they will bend
Yeah,
the
I suppose.
rules for them. COVID is a beautiful example. No one was allowed to talk about Lakoof. No one. Except the CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, mainstream media. And they saw growth like unimaginable growth. Like we're talking hundreds of millions of new views, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You saw Fox News to the MSNBC channels go from being, you know, big because they have huge production values and so on, to exploding in views, to past PewDiePie levels and so on. Because they were the only source of it.
Yeah, it's also like, what's the section of YouTube? Remember the gaming? Oh fuck! When YouTube basically pulled the plug on the gaming section of YouTube, like, the only reason why I had an easy time breaking out is because I already had a following that followed me on my Discord after I left YouTube, and then I also had a friend named Arch that I could break back into, because breaking into it again once you leave was difficult. When I first started, I made a couple videos just me rambling about Total War and like the fucking drama about the Chaos DLC exclusive bullshit that they did, and I had like 1,000 subs in like a month. Like, it wasn't hard to do YouTube. Now it's like you can make all the clickbait you want. I haven't tried any videos like that anymore because I don't do it, but I imagine it's a lot more difficult these days.
Just select a new mission, Kyle.
Is this a new mission or is this not a new mission?
Which one is that? Is that the one with the giant retard base?
The enemy army is closing in. We are on our last leg. We've lost our hope of survival. Have you still got ammo? You can't take those things with you to the other side. So shoot it all. Send all the ammo to the enemy. That's a very vague mission description. Whoever wrote these is special. Page down. Okay, well that's it. Like if it, can you see how far you are mission-wise? I don't think you've done these. Or maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. The mission 40 is assaulting the outpost, which is that big base. We won the battle, succeeded. Taking heavy casualties, blah blah blah. The outpost is guarded by numerous
40 is
camps.
the outpost, yeah. So let's do this 39, then we'll do the outpost, I guess.
Oh, 39 in the outpost? Okay.
Yeah. You got 2 more super chats, by the way. Read those, and then we can
I know.
bitch more.
I normally let us run through our piece before we move on to the supers. Otherwise, if we interrupt our train of thought, it'll disrupt the flow. So, Cody Davis donated $5 reduce. Say, if my beta readers like it, I'll self-publish and try to network it through people like you guys. If you like it and will charge a reasonable price. If you like it and will charge a reasonable price. This sounds weird because, like, are we charging for it now? Is this my book now? I would like to make money too, I guess. It's like, no, wait, it's my money. Thank you for the donation. Jason Vincent donates $5. Say, I've been hearing we are in a new industrial revolution because of technology for the last 25 years. I mean, it's just been changing.
I mean, we have been. Like, if we're talking 25 years, we're talking the introduction of, like, publicly owned CNC machinery. Yeah, that was massive.
Yeah, you can fucking print your own goddamn guns now.
Yep. I mean, we've already had that, but the automation thing is going to be a much bigger deal, simply because there are a lot of jobs that right now we won't automate just because it doesn't make sense. Because of the difficulty of doing it contra the reward of doing it. For example, one of the ones I like bringing up is waiters. Like, we could make a robot that does the job of a waiter, but it'd be pretty difficult, fairly expensive, and wouldn't provide all that much in the way of benefit compared to just having a dude do the job. But that is stuff that will change as we get more understanding with our tech and start to experiment more with it. Because a few years ago, it was more profitable to just have a bunch of Mexicans package your products, for example, because the automation solution was fairly expensive and fairly complicated. With the advent of collaborative robots, however, you can now package and pallet all of your stuff for about $20,000. And this thing can keep running day, night, and costs nothing except electricity. Like, it's now way better to use one of these instead of hiring the Mexicans. And that is a evolution we will see in more and more fields of technology. Now, how long it's going to take, nobody fucking knows. It could be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50. God knows. Lopsided. Ow.
It's not really lopsided, it's just fucking autistic. Grenade launcher Chan is best Chan.
Why do all the buildings fall over? Man,
I blame the enemy artillery or my grenade launcher. One of the two things.
There we go. Oh, don't want to get hit by artillery. There you go. Oh.
Frogs are fucking speeders.
Lots of speeders from the back, yes. Lots of dead speeders.
Fuck. Lots of speeders indeed. You okay over there?
Nom, nom. Yeah, I do need to be roving a little bit for some health, because much pain. But there's plenty of boxes lying around, it's just, you need a break in the endless fuck you to pick the bastard things up.
This is very, very fucking true. Oh god, a mother monster.
Mommy monster.
Ace donates $2. Say I heard someone say autistic and got here ASAP. Thank you for the donation.
Autism is not a curse, it's a gift that keeps on giving.
It is. Come on, blow up, damn it. Let's keep.
Oh, Jesus.
Where's the goddamn mother monster?
Over there, somewhere. I'm running away from it right now because it hurts.
I can imagine.
I don't
Oh,
like
shit, I
it.
see it. Look, we're here to save the Earth. Sometimes you have to blow up a few skyscrapers.
I'm amazed that there still are skyscrapers. Everything considered.
That's fair, that's fair.
It seems unlikely, honestly.
It does. Oh god, there's a red one. A red fucking...
Yep. There's two of them, actually, I think.
God damn that fucking princess. I'm almost to the back of the fucking wall. They call it a mother monster, but the fucking thing about ants is if it's got wings, it's a princess. It's not a fucking queen yet, god damn it.
Yeah, but it could still be a mommy then. You know?
It's a mommy in waiting.
Plus, it's a Disney princess. In other words, it'll remain a princess for all eternity.
Like I'm married, but you're still a princess deep down. Okay, big bitch is dead.
And the red thing's dead, too. I hate those red things. They hurt an awful lot.
They really do. I saw the
Heavens.
fucking big queen ant twitching, and I was like, ah, shit, nib.
I need to make a video on the, like, think thing. Literally just being like, if you want to be a YouTuber, here's some do's and don'ts, and then just start with don'ts.
Honestly,
Like,
it
it's
really
not
does
worth
boil
it.
down to the don'ts. Because a lot of things is, when it comes to YouTubing, there's really no one right answer about doing it, but there is a lot of things you should not do.
Yes. And there are some things you should do. Like, the key thing, microphone. Microphone. Goddamn microphone. Like, there is a huge amount of people who will literally watch the first 30 seconds of a video before clicking away. Like, if there is anything wrong in those first 30 seconds, mic quality's a little bit off, or anything.
Watch out, the queen ain't coming to you.
Yep, I've seen it. You've already basically lost a viewer right there, and views is literally everything. Fuck subscribers. Subscribers don't really matter, particularly after YouTube has murdered the announcement system. But views matter a lot.
Oh shit.
Don't say shit. It's just a bug. It's fine. It cannot hurt you if you don't let it.
I think it will. It's about to die. There. Fucking get that PMSing shit away from me, boy.
I do hope that Starship Troopers game is gonna be good. Just playing this, and I'm just like, oh god, I hope it's good.
Like, it doesn't even need to be like great. It just needs to be serviceable, and like the cosmetic might carry it. I don't know.
Hell yeah, like the first-person shooter one, was it called Marauder? That was not a very good game, but it was a good enough game.
Honestly, I was thinking about making a piece video, like addressing it to Sandlot, then sending it to them, being like, "So I have a pitch for you guys. Imagine this: you guys made a Starship Troopers game, and just leave it at that.
Yep.
just,
I'll leave it at that.
just make it. If you make it, the money will come." Like, EDF is already a popular franchise. A movie crossover, and from what I heard, I was talking to Bubbles, talking about Starship Troopers a little bit, but apparently the guys who hold the license to that are really chill from the sounds of it. So, like, if Sandlot wanted to work with the Starship Troopers license, apparently it's not too difficult.
I don't think it would be particularly difficult. I mean, Slytherin got license for it, and they're not exactly flush with cash.
Nope.
Slytherin.
Soldier dude following me, could shoot me.
They try their damnedest, and occasionally they get some real successes, but they are frighteningly often the definition of mediocrity.
It's kind of like BioWare when it came to RPGs, even when it was out. Like, when you think about it, if you go back and actually play the games and look at the actual mechanics and systems on how KOTOR and Jade Empire and even Mass Effect operate in Dragon Age, they're extremely basic.
Yeah, perhaps instead of saying mediocrity, perhaps it would be more accurate and a bit more respectful as well to say the king of vanilla, because that was kind of BioWare. BioWare's games were vanilla, but that was also kind of just what you wanted. Like, they're good enough.
Like, KOTOR 1, it's Star Wars RPG, and that's what you wanted.
That is what you wanted.
It's what you got. You got a Star Wars RPG with some actually okay writing, and then it's the second one, which has the better, more interesting writing. When they get rid of that stupid yin and yang stuff, and they start exploring the more complex morality, that's the more fun stuff.
Some of it is probably also good old-fashioned rose-tinted glasses. I know you played Jade Empire again not that long
Holy
ago,
shit.
and,
That combat system, like, or not the combat system, but like, it has not aged well. Like, I remember hearing about Jade Empire, and I still do today, where people are like, Jade Empire is the best BioWare game ever. Like, is it necessarily a bad game? No, probably not. Is the PC port bad? That's a good chance. There's a good chance. God damn it, that fighting system's so janky. I'm not sure if it's Windows 10, but sometimes you play those older games and you're like, oof, like, what is going on here? Like, why is this hurt me to play? I will say the one funny thing was the absurdity of the dialogue, though, in that game.
Oh, yeah. And there is also definitively an element of, just we were used to so many little things today that really do combine to make a much better game experience. But that simultaneously, the older games had other things that were better. Like, Total War, for example. This is one thing that Creative Assembly should absolutely receive praise for. They have done a ton of little twists, little quality of life things all over the place that makes the games more comfortable to play. But they have also lost a great deal of the soul of the older games.
Get all the loot, Arch. I'll just camp this fucking dropship.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on now. It's a strange thing, but like 6-7 years ago, I'd probably say that the idea of, saying that a game had soul was kind of pointless in a way, because like it's so ill-defined. There's no purpose in it. What is a game's soul?
What is a soul game?
Yeah.
And now it's so clear to see, though, because you can see it when a game has it. Because the other games feel so corporate and so fucking hollow. Like, god damn. A game that is filled with, like, soul. Like this game right here that we're playing right now. It's dripping with, like, style. Like, it's got something going on. It knows what it is. And it's just filled to the brim of everything it needs to have. And it feels like it's so passionately made, because it really kind of is. I mean, this game was a fucking little arcade game in an arcade stand in Japan that just got bigger and bigger to the point where eventually they started being like, you know what? What if we just sell games instead of arcade machines? And that exploded, and that worked well for them.
And again, because this title oozes charm. It really does. It oozes charm. And how the way it is put together makes it clear that the people enjoyed making this.
Versus if you look at something like, let's talk about Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh.
Did that drip with charm? Did you feel the passion in that game? No, I didn't. I personally didn't.
A soulless husk with nothing going for it. Alright, I think I've picked up everything.
Okay, look at this big little pile of stuff I've got from farming the ants.
Like, and it's also because of the the really strange change in priorities as well, because Andromeda gave us this is probably one of my biggest pet peeves: the ugly character pandemic, where companies now deliberately make their female characters unattractive, deliberately so, for reasons of political interest, essentially. Andromeda had this out the asshole. There was not one attractive female character in the game. The human was some old white-haired chick. The blueberry looked like she'd lost several rounds of boxing with a lawnmower.
And fell off a fucking ugly tree.
Hitting every branch on the way fucking down.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah.
And you compared that to the olden days, where you can look at the first Baldur's Gate, where Viconia Devere looked ugly as shit, full-on dog face, because they were a tiny goddamn developer. They barely had any bloody money at all, so all of the character designs were kind of meh. And then in the sequel, when they got more money, all of the character portraits got an upgrade, and suddenly Viconia Devere is pretty. It's like, oh, attractive characters. And the thing is, too, this is a it's a bit of a lowball thing, because what you're doing here is just saying, okay, we want you to sympathize with the companion characters. Obviously, that's why they're companion fucking characters. And the easiest way to do that is make them hot. Like, it's not hard.
Yep.
But
I mean, that was the same conversation. Like, we had this with our lead concept artists when we hired them. We were like, we want the women to look fucking hot. We want the men to look hot. Not all of them, but like the primary characters. Because the idea is with these characters is when you look at a game and you look at something, generally people like looking at attractive characters. You don't want to look at, you know, some fucking god-awful disaster that fell through a wood chipper. Like, generally speaking, people don't like looking at ugly people. People enjoy looking at good-looking people, whether they're male or female.
And we have, of course, a very recent and funny example of this as well. There was a report that came out recently, I think from Uzbekistan, which was that there was a rapid increase in mental health problems during the lockdown. And the reason they gave was that trans people needed to look at their own faces in Teams meetings, and that was making them depressed.
That's not a very good sign if you have to look at your face and you get depressed. That's pretty fucking bad.
It's a very interesting self-own.
It's not a
like,
good
why
thing.
are you depressed? Well, I'm really ugly and I need to look at myself in the camera. Like, right, okay, maybe you deserve some you know, psychic support. Maybe you get free counseling, because you might be craving.
Yeah, but even then, even to get counseling nowadays, like some of the counseling shit, they make them do things that they coerce them into taking things that only make it worse, rather than helping them live with their ailment.
Well, that's the eternal problem of psychological...
Like, we don't know the field enough right now. Like, it's just a fucking mess, really. We don't know if, like, oh, helping them transition is a good thing. Like, for all we know, what we're doing is basically the equivalent of what they did to fucking gay people when they did electroshock therapy. Where it doesn't really help them, it just fucking... It doesn't do... It's bad. Don't do it.
Some of it I do think is like that. Some of it I do think is helpful, because I do know people who have transitioned and they're genuinely happy with it. And I'm like, okay, cool, great. That was the correct choice for you. And that's why we should have the freedom to do it. But you read with cases where there's 16-year-olds that do this, and like,
and
you're
then they
16.
kill themselves later.
I mean, you can't be trusted with figuring out what to have for fucking dinner. Like, you can't do this.
Yeah, you're just being moody. Like, I had a bunch of friends who weren't necessarily trans, because that wasn't really a thing as much as it is now. Like, it's hard to say this, but that's kind of the reality of it. Like, this didn't exist a few years ago, like a couple decades ago, in the same extent it does now. Now it's more of a fad. It's more of a phase thing. It's like, you know, the fucking young white girl that goes through the quote-unquote lesbian phase. It's like, it was just a phase.
Part of it is, yes, it
Experimentation.
does seem that way.
Because young people will experiment because they don't really understand what their hormones are teaching them, and it confuses them and makes them think silly things.
It's also just kids. The kids are dumb.
Kids are stupid.
There's a reason why we don't give them rights until they've lived for about 18 or so years.
Because you can't trust them to make a correct decision because their fucking brains aren't fully developed.
Not even just correct, but just basic informed decision.
Yep. Tony Harlequin donates 5 Canadian bucks to say, if you like Blair White, then yes, transitioning probably helps. Or if you look like Blair White, then transitioning probably helps. Okay. If you look like a 50-year-old greasy trucker, almost certainly not. Says Daniel.
Is there just a visual thing? I mean, passing certainly helps. Don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, if you can oh Jesus, there's a lab boom. If you can pass as a woman, you're gonna have a whole lot easier time as a woman, unsurprisingly. There really is a lot of guns in that thing.
It is like when the developers like, hey, we need to make like a cool mecha boss fortress thing. They didn't fucking hold back.
They didn't skimp on it.
It's just absurd. It's got like 8 billion guns, and then the next phase it stands up out of the ground is no longer a base, and it's a walking fortress.
Luckily, I brought the fucking sniper thing this time, so it'll make it slightly less painful than last time, where I had to try and hit these guns with a goddamn rapid-fire plasma launcher. That was hilarious.
Cody Davis donates says they get status for being trans from the left. Well, the thing is, it's a really fucking complicated issue, and
Very complicated.
And I don't think anybody knows the right answer at this time, because the problem with this kind of issue is it's kind of that, like, we're kind of figuring it out phase. In the same lines with World War II, when, you know, shell shock was a thing. Like, certain officers, like, for example, General Patton, didn't understand that,
Yeah, pussy, stop screaming!
Yeah,
Shakes the shit out of him.
because the thing is, like, not everybody experiences shell shock, even in combat. Like, sometimes it's only certain people, and it's like a certain threshold. So it's hard to define because it's, you know, people going through that much stress. And like, in the early 2000s when we're still learning about post-traumatic stress and shit like that. Like, we're still fucking learning shit about that. It's just gonna be a mess, period.
And also the fact, of course, that it affects different people differently.
Yep, because nobody's
Making it
the same.
even harder to try and get any kind of a diagnosis or general ruling out of it.
Yep, because people grieve differently. People are complex creatures.
God damn it.
Human emotions, like, there are entire fields dedicated to studying them. And I can safely say that from what I've seen, we've learned very fucking little, all things considered.
Fucking knockdown thing. The knockdown's the most annoying thing because it decharges my entire weapon. How getting knocked down takes all of the juice out of your fucking gun, I don't know, and yet it is very much so a thing. That, in addition to a little bit over-the-top ragdoll physics on uneven ground, makes things more interesting than they necessarily should be.
I do love the game's physics. Like, so when body go floppy, it go floppy floppy, like far.
And God help you if you hit like a slight dent in the terrain, because yo ass stuck now. Yo ragdoll not going to stop being ragdoll.
I really want that turret gone. But like, it's got so much goddamn health.
Oh God, I know.
That shotgun frog over here needs to be prioritized.
I gotta stop fucking working on this turret, because I'm getting constant knockdown by like 3 others, and it's like, I can't fucking stay on my feet long enough.
So ID user, or donates $2 saying, Look at Chris Chan. That's an example of why. I mean, I'll never understand. Like, the thing is, like, even as a person who's like I've written maybe 30-ish characters now for Legend of Terrestria, like, that are pretty well fleshed out. Like, when it comes to making people, pretend people and shit, you have to look at people and analyze them from your point of view and be like, okay, how do I make this work? What are the drives here? Like, how do they react emotionally to this stimuli? What happens if, like, you kill their puppy? Are they butthurt about it, or are they going like, haha, funny? You know, are they a sociopath? Are they... The real answer is people are just complicated, and it's kind of a fucking mess, really. And everybody likes to say that they're a goddamn expert on the matter, too. That's one thing I've also noticed. I prefer making pretend people than real people. Because pretend people you can pretend to understand. Even though you can't really. Alright, let's...
Ah, damn it. I need to go roving for some fucking health packs.
There might be some over by me. You do.
I've got a couple.
I
my point of view.
Really wish that turret that I've been shooting at, that big fucking one, would just goddamn explode already. Fucking finally. I was getting tired of shooting at that goddamn thing.
Well, you might think that it's not too funny to shoot at it a lot, but it thinks it's fucking hilarious, so deal with it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, I get why they don't have health bars in this game, because it would make the game feel a lot more like you're just chewing away at a fucking Mars bar. But at the same time, I don't even know if I'm hurting this thing. I'm just shooting it. I'm like, am I out of range? Am I hitting it?
This boss operates under a certain percentage of turrets lost. Once it loses a certain percentage of turrets, from what I've been able to see from how many times I fought this thing, it moves to the next stage. Until eventually you can shoot its vulnerable little red tummy bit. And then that's the part when you shoot its actual health bar and kill it.
Yeah, I know. I'm shooting the turrets right now, and they just don't want to die. They just don't want to die, Kyle.
They don't. Black 1970 $25. Say Squeak breed Kibs and Hail Archchrist. That's not
breed
very nice.
Kyle and Breed. Breed him asshole first.
Big gang. I know it's hard.
That's another fun fact too. Back in the day, science told us that the way gay children were born was by having butt sex with your wife, and that would guarantee a gay child.
See, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, they can claim to understand this. Like, oh my god. So there's a really old episode of, was it Next Generation or whatever, Star Trek, where they talk about Sigmund Freud. And I'd like to point out that Sigmund Freud nowadays has been, like, debunked, or not necessarily debunked, but a lot of his work has been put into question, you know? Because he's like, his obsession with things about fucking his mom and stuff. Like, the guy clearly had some goddamn issues. And his hatred of the father. I think he was mostly like, he had problems and he was just venting them on other people. Like, Sigmund Freud's kind of a retard, is what I'm basically getting at here. He is a goddamn retard, okay? And
he is today wildly considered, if not a hack, then certainly quite suspect.
Just fucking retarded, honestly. But, and that's the problem, like, a lot of those old media, if you watch old movies, will talk about, like, old shit like that. And be like, ah, yes, you know, this Sigmund Freud thing is actually pretty accurate. I mean, to be fair, the episode did take a jab at some of his theories. But the thing is, like, you can look back only, like, 10 years, 20 years in, like, pop culture and shit, and you can kind of see an inflection of how things have changed.
Oh, yes, certainly.
Our understanding is always growing. And what we know today may be completely obsolete tomorrow. So nothing really matters. Except for the people who are, you know, focused and their careers are dedicated to figuring that shit out. Oh my god, we're almost on to the next phase!
For all the mobility of a wing diver, it's difficult to be immobile when you're knocked down every fucking 2 goddamn seconds. Ah.
The base is moving.
In all due likelihood,
rest of
in the future, 100 fucking years from now, people will look back at the transgender surgery practices of today, like literally just chopping off people's penises and drilling a hole into their body, and they will view that as the lowest form of barbarism, and it will be like, just how
Oh my
could
god.
anyone ever have agreed to this?
Fuck. One of the old classic Star Trek movies had that, where they like travel back in time into like the 90s, and they're like fucking savages. These medical professionals, more like barbarians at a fucking cutting board. It's like, that is so true though, like medical technology. Like, let's talk about the Civil War. Fucking cutting limbs off and shit. Just like, I shot there. Yeah, well, it's probably gone.
Oh yeah.
Slice it off. Not cleaning sterilization of equipment. A relatively new fucking concept in medical. Like, oh my god.
Well, they were pretty much like, it'll probably get infected, so we're just gonna lop off your entire fucking limb right away, because it's probably gone anyways.
Just as I thought.
Because they were worried about gangrene because they didn't know how to properly clean wounds.
Yep.
And gangrene
And
would
of
eat
course
your entire
the,
fucking body.
The idea of sterilization was considered a little bit witchcrafty. Like, well, boiling things in hot water? That's fucking dumb, isn't it? Why would that help?
Sievage.
I mean, this is science, okay? You're sick because your body's yin-yang and pus and shit is in disharmony, okay? Your 4 elements aren't harmonizing properly. This is elemental science here.
Full Metal Alchemist.
And so what's the solution, Doctor? Well, leeches.
Suck the fucking blood out of you until you die.
We gotta get the humors back in balance, boy, and bloodletting is a remarkably effective way of doing this, as it turns out.
Yes, because bloodletting makes you a little delirious when you lose a certain amount of blood.
Yes.
Oh, God. This is why whenever I hear somebody claim they know something about something, and I'm going like, yeah, but do we really know it? Like, half the time, like, sometime down the future, like, people are gonna be like, so is that how space travel works? It's like, is warp theory a thing? Is it not? Is it, like, can you bend space? Is that not a thing? Like, theoretically, yeah, but, like, we don't fucking know. It might as well be magic at this point.
Pretty much.
Like, all science fiction is. I love that when I was doing, like, creative writing. Science fiction is basically just fantasy writing, but with, like, other different steps to it. Like, it's still all made up bullshit.
Fantasy writing. It's fantasy writing, but the only real difference between science fiction and fantasy is the setting, of course, partly, but also the fact that science fiction is expected to have a rule set, whereas fantasy, not really. Like, it's magic. I don't have to explain shit, and that's true.
I kind of like it when my magic has a little bit of science behind it, though, don't you? Like, okay, you can kind of understand how it works. Like, I like it when I know that my magic system can't just Deus Ex Machina somebody back from the dead. Like, I don't mind it in some things. Like, I don't mind Warhammer 40k's warp and how absurd it is. I don't mind the Force and how fucking flamboyantly, like, it likes to change. Like, yeah, I feel like, you know, killing all the Jedi one day. That'll bring balance or some shit.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't mind that.
The worst part of this phase is there's dick all little things, and so there's dick all health.
Yep.
Ow, gee. Yeah, I got nuked.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm on my way.
The fucking green beams are nasty.
We need to get rid of those. Rid of those goddamn frogs. Almost to your position.
That was the frog that got me, too. I didn't see it, and so it just murdered me.
Frog's like, my legs. I don't know why, but this grenade launcher reminds me of Vietnam. Probably because it's to make that same thump thump sound.
Dump, dump.
classic little, was it M3 or M38 or whatever? I fucking can't remember his name.
I imagine this is a fucking hilarious
Whoops.
mission in single player. Just really
The enemy
funny.
scale. The enemy scale. Also, I'd like to point out that I turned up the difficulty because it was a little too easy, so we're doing it on hard now.
I know, you've been doing that for a while. I noticed since the second session where suddenly I was dying in one hit.
He's like, huh. But you noticed your equipment that you were getting was better too. You're welcome.
Not really, no.
He's like, Kib, you bastard.
All I've really noticed is that I die a lot faster.
Good. I forgot that this mission was coming up, otherwise it would turn down to normal. Because this mission's kind of fucking
Gracious.
awful.
Lay off me, fucking green bullshit lasers.
We do need to snipe those away, but I gotta get rid of the goddamn little fat frog. I see you. I see you fucking there.
Sniping them away is all good and well in theory, but since they literally just do track you for all eternity.
Yeah, but we'll almost have, like, I'm gonna focus them down. I've got fairly long range.
Is there a way to measure distance in this game? Because I think I'm in range of this weapon, but I don't know. The game doesn't actually give me any feedback.
If the thing you shoot at does a little flash, or some sort of damage-taking icon, then yes.
Damage-ticking icon,
Like,
right.
not damage-taking, but like it, like chunks of shit flow off. Blow off, not flow off. It's like a waterfall. Like on the boss, when you shoot a turret, it flashes.
It's a bit difficult to tell from fucking a kilometer away, sadly.
Oh my god, that's right, Arch wear glasses too. Oh my god, we all wear glasses almost on the Bickering bunch. Oh no, we're all fucking nerds. I didn't used to wear glasses. My eyes used to work. Then they started deforming randomly. I'm like, thanks. Now I can't see well. Fucking the noise he makes when he gets hit. It's like he's cooming. I wonder if we're gonna have that conversation about selling dick cheese again. These highbrow kind of conversations that chat misses. Like, no,
Coomerism
dick cheese
is the future. It's the only future. The only viable future. Why bother? Why waste all this time on productivity and building things and other faggotry when we can just coom?
Coom your problems away. The green turrets are almost all gone. I say that as I only killed one of them.
No, don't turn, you fat goddamn whorish thing. If you turn, I can't shoot the turret I've been working on for the last 5 magazines.
Yes, yes. As it moves, it spins though. Do you notice that? I'm gonna spin
It
a little
spins.
bit. The turret will be gone soon.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I literally, for 5 minutes at a time, I can do nothing except move. Because the turret is tracking me. I can't even go for health.
That's kind of terrible.
And since I don't have 4,000 armor, I can't really tank it either.
Trying to use a grenade launcher to lighten up that little attack you have going on over there. See, the one thing I like about this boss is it spawns stuff. Because if it didn't, that'd be awful.
If it didn't, it would be impossible.
We need ads to get our health back.
If the invaders would just attack us with their walking bases and not these random guppies, they would win.
They're like, wait, so you're telling me all these fucking things we invest in are a waste of resources? Yeah, they just randomly spawn them new weapons and technology. It's like, what the fuck?
I don't know why they decided to design their foot soldiers to carry ammunition and health kits, but they did.
They're like, we need to be considerate of the enemy in case they're injured. It's like imagining World War II and the Italians are losing the fucking Italy and like, all right, so we're gonna leave the Allies some medical supplies, ammunition, some food, so they can have an easier time continuing to kill us all.
Well, the Italians pretty much did do that by being useless at everything. Oh boy. I've gone so far away in my search for health kits that the thing has actually despawned on my screen.
It's not just you, buddy. It's me too. I can barely see the damn thing. I've never
All
been
I
hit
see
by
is
that gun.
tracers.
I see them too. They're like pew 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 pew, and they're shooting at some allied infantry that are just chilling over there, getting fucking pelted.
Fortunately, the Allied infantry doesn't seem to actually die ever, no matter what he gets shot with or how many times.
We do have less than we did have in the beginning. They have a lot of health. I'll give them that.
I mean, they suck up those green beams like they're French fries.
Yum, 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 yum. Focus on the green lasers first. Oh, I think when he does that, he deploys troops when he says sit down. See, I've never fought this boss that much because I don't really do this level a lot, but I sort of skip it.
Because it's an awful fucking level.
It's just one of those goddamn levels, you know. Every game has them. Every game has them, where it's like, they have this boss, and it's a cool boss. I'm not gonna lie, it's a cool boss. But it lasts too long, you know? It's just like,
It is unfathomably time consuming.
It's like you made your boss a little too long.
And very soon, it doesn't become a threat. It just becomes a chore. This boss has been a chore for at least 5 minutes.
Oh, it'll be a chore for a lot more than that. We have to get rid of all these goddamn turrets. Can I hit with the grenade launcher yet?
Oh,
Kinda.
Ah, God, I can't do this fucking level. I can't live through these attacks. I do not have the armor for this. Not even close.
It'll come grab you. As long as you don't get... If I get hit by those green lasers, like, I'm not going to be alive for much longer. Because those lasers, the green ones can actually tick you down pretty bad if they hit you.
The green ones kill me in about 5 seconds.
The only thing I can do to avoid it is to barrel roll.
I can barrel roll slightly fancier in the air. Except I can only do it if I don't fire my weapon. Because then, of course, my fucking energy goes away.
Awesome! Fucking voice actors. God damn it.
Start working on another bloody turret.
It's the true thing, though. The true sadness. I do want to
Yeah,
get
like this is a bad level. This, like, for all of the charm of this game, this is bad level design. Very bad level design.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
If at least there was something active that you were doing, when you're not, you're point and click adventuring. This game would do better, I think, with more horde-style bosses, with like an actual health bar of dudes that you could attack.
Just keep shooting, just keep shooting. Watch out for those stupid little red missiles, by the way. They may look slow and derpy, but if they actually start hitting you, it's kind of terrible. Like, they'll kill you.
I'm sure it is.
I think their ants attacking me. But I'm in the middle of shooting a turret, though. Like, I've got more important things to do. Kill this turret. Awesome. Fucking green divers. Fucking retarded. No one knows why we recruited them. No one. We need some whores on the battlefield. Nice. Gotta repopulate some.
And Germans even had rolling brothels. Actual brothels on wheels. Interesting concept.
Boom, boom, motherfucker. I mean, the French just let their expeditionary forces do whatever they wanted. Like, fuck whoever
That's
you want.
because they're French.
Whether you want them, what they want to fuck or not. It does not matter.
That was a genuine point of annoyance as well to the Germans after the war, when they were being occupied. Because the Allies, well, comparatively speaking, they weren't a whole lot better than the Germans when it came to occupational forces.
Don't worry. The Germans are
And
familiar
then,
with
of
this.
course, they were the poor fuckers who were on the wrong side of the border, on the German side. That was very unfortunate.
The Russian side. The fun side. We've almost got all the turrets, Arch!
At least the Germans got a valuable lesson in he who wins the war writes the history books.
That'll teach them. Fucking little cunts.
Teach them to fight harder next time.
They're like, where's time? See, we keep making mistakes. We keep leaving Germany as a whole nation after we beat them. Like, here's what we need to do. Okay, Saxony, Prussia, Bavaria, breaking it up into 3 states. Yeah, I'd like to see them try anything now. We're tiny.
Bro, we kind of need them to keep Russia in check.
We also made a mistake with Russia. We should have broken up into 30 chunks too. Balkanize it.
But we didn't, so now we gotta deal with the old-fashioned
We
way.
need a little bit of border gore, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you play that Hearts of Iron game and you're like, ah, finally, the satisfying peace deal. And then you look at the map and you're just like, wow, that ruined everything about the entire game. America's like, I'm just gonna take this chunk of Germany. This is an American
Paradox
colony
again
now.
didn't bother finishing programming their goddamn game.
Oh,
Then they
God.
do a lot lately.
That's why you have that, what's that mod called on, where the player peace deals. Like, the player just, you can make the borders. And it's like, yes, America, you can have no territory, and no one else can. We're gonna liberate everybody because we're doing an allied playthrough. God damn it, not a friggin' empire growing playthrough. Yeah, we're gonna annex Italy. Oh God, America would love taking chunks of goddamn fucking Spain.
America is evil.
You're just mad. Who took Spain?
America is evil. In the words of President Biden, he who rules via executive order is a dictator.
Bad
so
Barch.
there you go.
Gonna
He
get the
said
spray
it,
bottle.
I'm just quoting it.
Careful, I'll flashlight in your general direction. I'll brap at you. Angrily and aggressively.
You didn't say anything about quotes, Kyle. Just opinions.
He's like,
Quotes are
don't-
fine.
I'm gonna hire some fucking Brazilian to brap you. How does that make you feel? Sad? Disgusted? Both? A little bit excited?
Makes me feel like signing another executive order, Kyle.
Look at you. You have one joke. Come on, you're better than this. It's like, "Eee." Now, you're gonna play 3 Kingdoms Total War now, as punishment. He's like, I don't wanna.
Because, fucking Total War.
See?
I'm just gonna ignore that franchise existence until it does something very dumb.
Total War Warhammer 3, you're gonna have to play it on launch. You're gonna have
Nope.
to. Yes, you
I'm
are.
not even gonna buy it, I don't think.
Then
Like,
just-
it's a fucking faction pack. It's literally just a faction pack.
It is, but that doesn't matter. You gotta buy it. You do Warhammer stuff. You gotta buy. You
I
gotta
don't know more.
suffer. See, I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I have to. I play games like Valheim. That was a great game. That was fun. But like, I also need to play new games that come out that are trending, because if you're a gaming channel, you gotta play it all. That means playing things you really don't want to play.
Well, I'm not a gaming channel.
Yes, you are.
There you go. Problem fucking solved.
Your entire channel's dedicated around a single game. You're almost a try-hardy gaming channel, actually. Yeah.
The worst fucking part of it, too, is like, the fact that they're releasing a goddamn faction pack for $60 is bad enough, but people like it. It's like, okay, I'm fine.
The casuals killed Total War. Like, anybody who likes Total War Warhammer and defends that shit, like, you're the reason why my favorite franchises were. Like, you're like, if you don't like it, just go somewhere else. Like, bitch, I did like it, and then you came into it and ruined it. By reinforcing these fucking cockweasels that this is a good idea. It's like, Total War sucks. Like, let's be honest, guys. Total War actually hasn't been good since Medieval 2. Like, it's actually just been a slow downward trend, and we've been fucking lying to ourselves, telling ourselves, well, Three Kingdoms, or fucking Shogun 2 does have cool kill animations, which is fair, it does. But it's still not as good as Medieval 2. It's like, it's still just a fucking Warscape game. It's on that godforsaken piece of shit engine that just won't die.
They're not interested in switching out the Warscape engine. It's
like, God,
there.
it's old. It's like Call of Duty that still makes Call of Duty on the fucking Quake engines. Like, Jesus Christ, stop doing that.
And it will never, ever go away. It's there for all eternity, and he will never stop being there.
Robin Perkins is exactly Kibs. When there's a high enough demand for content in your lane, it's the creator's responsibility to provide. I mean, the creator can choose not to, and then they just sit there sad when they don't get a lot of views. Like, oh. It's true. That's the kind of thing about YouTube. Like, if you want to get in and start doing it proper, you're going to realize that it's not always fun in games. You don't always get to do what you want. Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to make Breakout. Like, Arch has to do a lot more of those little random videos sometimes, covering things he doesn't give a fuck about because he needs to get new subs and get exposure. You have to do those things if you want to grow. It sucks. It's not fun to do it. But it's also a job. Like, it's a hobby and it's a job. You can enjoy parts of it, but there are parts of it that you're gonna fucking hate.
But you also get to have some principles. Like, Total War is just,
It's a
I think it's
franchise now.
I think it's just fucking dead to me.
Honestly, it really just is.
They even with the Chaos Warriors stuff, they said like, oh, we see lots of people don't like us cutting content out of our game. We'll reconsider this. Yeah, they reconsidered for one game. Now there's a faction cut out of Total War Warhammer 3 again. Because this is what they do. I've said it so many times. This is what they do. They'll see if they can get away with it. If they can, it's standard practice.
Remember
now.
the Chaos DLC in Total War 1? They cut out Chaos as a cut faction. And remember the outcry against it? And then now they did it again, and people are just gonna eat it up. The problem is the people that are okay with this shit and don't fucking say anything. Because, number one, they're okay with it, so they don't care. And the problem is there's more of them now. The biggest problem is also the fucking Warhammer fandom. Fuck those people, seriously. Like, they come into this goddamn franchise, and they're all like, well, we're used to being raped by GW, so I guess, you know, fucking being raped by CA is also okay. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys, thanks for coming in here. We're already having a hard enough time keeping these fucking cunts under control with their fucking greed and all sorts of other problems they suffer from, on top of their mediocre shit games. Oh god, like, I seriously hope Mandalords is good, but like, that guy needs to expand his team by like a lot.
He needs to get a team.
Because honestly, solo game deving, like, yeah, sure, you can do it, but like, it'd be way better if you had professionals helping you. Because
I don't even think that he's trying to make like a Total War competitor. I think his game has kind of been built like that by a lot of people who have been hoping that that is what it'll be. I don't think it will be. I think he's trying to make a city builder game
with Total War-like mechanics, but I think that's cool. Like, honestly, that's a better alternative than just making a Total War killer. Because the thing about killer games, let's talk about those for a second. How many games tried to kill Halo? How many games tried to kill fucking World of Warcraft? A lot of them. On the back of the box for Tribes, Aerial Ascent, it said, step aside, Halo, welcome Tribe. Like, where did that franchise go? Off a cliff. What's that one post-apocalyptic franchise that was like, throw away your wand and grab a fucking baseball bat? And it's like, where'd that one go? Fucking, I think it was canceled.
Because stupid.
Don't try to compete with somebody who's doing something already, because odds are they're probably doing it and they're probably better than you. Because they have a lot more experience doing it. Make something that stands out, that can stand on its own 2 feet, and not be compared. Because honestly, that's one problem with Manowars. I think it's going to be compared too much to Total War. I think that might be a problem down the line.
I think it also is that, again, a lot of people will want it to be a thing that I don't think it's going to be.
Yep.
Which is going to be a problem for it. People will be like, oh, this will totally be a kind of a Total War thing. But I don't think he has any plans of making it a Total War thing.
Honestly, just take the game for what it is. Don't set ridiculous expectations for something like that. It'd be like, for example, God, what was it? Like a long time ago when we first pitched the idea of the game to like some of our subscribers to see what they think about it. They're like, it's like Fire Emblem XCOM. It's like, no, not really. But if that's what helps you imagine what it will look like, I guess that kind of helps. But like, don't expect it to be like that because it's not. If you expect that, you're going to be extremely disappointed with the end result. You're like, this isn't an XCOM game at all. It's like, yes, it's not an XCOM game. You see XCOM in the name of it. No.
No. Comparison is often valuable, at least just to.
It is as a touchstone.
Yes, to establish it, and in some cases you need touchstones to be familiar.
Look at Bubs, Barch adopting my lingo. Oh my God, I think fucking poor little tubby Bubs played too much Valheim, and what really happened is. Like, he's like, I'm gonna take a little power nap for a stream. So he laid down, closed his little eyes, and he's still sleeping.
Probably. He's fat after all. Fat people sleep easy.
We rode the Valheim wave. Now we can stop playing it as much. So don't worry, chat. We're gonna actually calm down on that now. We had to use that, because we were getting a nice amount of influx of new subs out of that. When you get onto one of those popular game waves, ride it. Ride it hard. And then once it calms down, just resume normal schedule. I'm glad, though, that we can go back to normal schedule. Fuck me, I was getting a little exhausted.
Valheim not ready to be played yet. Valheim, Dumbheim.
You're just jealous. Because we was
Valheim,
Vikings. He's like, no,
Dumbheim.
I was Vikings. That game has sold over 2 million copies now. That game blew up into the market like Christ.
For no fucking goddamn reason, too.
It's like no, it's got a good reason. Think how many survival games are PvE focused? A lot of them shoehorned like crappy PvP.
Every single solitary one of them is PvE focused.
Like,
unless you decide to join a fucking public server. In which case, get fucked.
Bang. I know a lot of people who play Rust for fucking PvP. In fact, I think that's the entire focus of it.
Rust, yes, but then you don't play Rust. Because Rust gay.
I remember playing Rust on launch. I remember going like, why am I playing this? And then I stopped.
Why aren't you playing it, huh?
Because I don't like that game. Actually, like, the survival genre, interesting genre. Most of the games are trash. It was heavily popularized by Minecraft. That's what sort of brought it back. Like, it was never really big.
I don't know what to say, Minecraft. I think Ark was probably the thing that really got it running.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it was Minecraft. Because Minecraft's in the fucking tens of millions. Ark is like an unheard of title by comparison. Ark was spawned because of Minecraft.
Minecraft is a fucking brick game.
It is, but it is a survival game, and it's what spawned. It spawned a lot of interest in that genre. Whenever you get a game that's super successful in a certain field or genre, it inspires a bunch of other studios to try to follow suit to explore that market. My tummy hurts. I think I'm hungry.
Damn it.
God damn
I'm
it.
too close to the green card because I literally can't dodge it anymore.
We almost got the turrets. I'm going underneath this goddamn thing now.
What? It's fucking up.
Come
I'm
on.
dead again. Yeah, this stopped being fun a very long time ago. I can't do any damage to it. I'm just clicking at it. I've emptied, like, I think I'm on my 7th magazine into that fucking
Oh, you should have the big
green
one.
turret thing.
Oh, the green turret. I thought you should have the big thing. Yeah. Where are you?
Can't really kill it.
I want to shoot those missiles and I'll push your body away. Unless my gun doesn't load in time. Which it doesn't want to. Actually, it doesn't even do any damage to you. Or push you.
If anything, though,
There you go.
I think the main, like, benefit of Minecraft, again, wasn't really the survival element at all. It was the building element and the ability to build. And, again, it was also very lucky because it got a small but very interested community of people who were willing to build stupid things in-game. Like fucking the USS Enterprise in full functional, etc. That gave the game a lot of hype and advertisement, free advertisement. Like, look at this retarded thing some crazy people built. They built a functional calculator in the game or some shit.
It's also pretty moddable, so there's a lot of things that actually improve the game. Like, if you want more complex things like making nuclear reactors, you can do that.
It was a lot more moddable, till Microsoft got a hold of it.
I don't think it's less moddable, is it? Like, last time I played, there's tons of mods. There's this one mod where we had to grow fucking every material. Because the synopsis is, like, the planet's dead, and you have to grow everything. Including fucking metal, which is kind of retarded, but it was an interesting thing. So we had crops dedicated to fucking, like, iron and shit. It was a very weird mod.
Microsoft have introduced new and interesting rules to Minecraft. If you're playing on a official server and you violate one of their rules, which can include lewd or otherwise mods, they will ban your game key.
See, that's just fucking, like, actually, in my opinion, like, you should not be allowed to do that. That is, no one should be able to take away your video game. Like, if you bought something, they need to provide it for you, some way and able to download it. This is actually a huge problem. If you heard recently, PlayStation is gonna, I'm not a big fan of personally, but that doesn't matter. Defend all game rights. All games matter. Metal Gear Solid 4, I think? Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. They're gonna be taken off the PlayStation Store for whatever reason. Meaning, if you don't buy it, now you can't get it. And number 2, if you bought it already, you can't download it. That's fucking awful. Like, no. If somebody bought it, that means they need to be able to acquire it some way to redeem whatever they purchased on that digital store. Steam has a contingency plan for this, even, if you actually look at their fucking thing. I haven't read it in a while, but, like, there's a thing planned, like, okay, if Steam goes under, here's what's gonna happen so that you get access to your games. I think that should be a fucking requirement for any sort of digital store. Like, what happens if you go under? How do I get my product that I paid for? How do I download it, you know?
Well,
Like, you
the
bought
thing
it,
is,
it's
too,
yours.
again, there's not necessarily a whole lot of rules that are set in stone around this. Because we haven't bothered legislating. Like, Steam violates the law of every country it operates in, pretty much. You're not allowed to not offer refunds. You're just not allowed. Steam does it.
Actually, they lost in Australia.
Yeah, and they're still doing it. They literally just pay the fine.
I've never gotten declined a refund. I've always gotten my refund.
You probably will get it in most cases, but they do not necessarily give you it. However, they're not required to in accordance to their own nonsense. And you've also maybe noticed when you're buying a game, you get a little pop-up saying that you agree to their license.
Yeah, but
So
licenses
still,
don't matter in the court of law. Like, they can put that there. If you take them to court over it and they violate the law, their little agreement means fucking diddly squat.
It
They
does.
found that out the hard way with Australia.
The problem is, though, they try.
Every corporation tries. They're all fucking greedy. Hold on. Gunny Arlequin donates 5 Canadian bucks. Say, remember, Kibs, you will own nothing, and you will be you'll be happy, or be sent to Uncle Klaus re-education camp. No, if somebody buys a game, they own that game, and they like that's their right to get it. There's a good YouTuber, by the way. Have you ever heard of him? Like Cursed Farms, who talks about this at length. He's got really whole dedicated fucking like series to talking, or not series, but like a series of videos talking about like how you should be able to own the rights of a game, and how he thinks that you should own the right to every version of the game. Because there's a big problem in the industry where they, like especially with AAA, Ubisoft, where they patch something and they break it or they take away certain features from the game. They patch them out. Like, I actually agree with him. Like, honestly, I like the fact that GOG and Steam have the ability, as if you put your game there, because I looked into this, you can have every version of the game available to play. It's up to the developer to, you know, make it a thing. So it's like, if you look at Hearts of Iron, you can revert back to, like, version 1.3.2 for whatever reason. If you want to, like, for example, there's a mod in that version that only works for that version of the game. That's super nice. I think you should always be allowed to revert back. That's cool.
There's also the problem that there hasn't been enough pushback on it. They're already trying to kind of set this up. Creative Assembly, for example, by changing their games, deciding to make Fall of the Samurai a standalone title. That should not be allowed. Like, in that case, it's nothing egregious. They're not doing anything problematic in that case. But it legalizes and normalizes their ability to retroactively go into the title.
Wait, did you say Fall of Samurai? It was always a standalone.
No, it's now a separate game.
What do you mean? Like, when I bought Fall of the Samurai, I didn't own Shogun 2 when it came out.
Yeah, it's not Fall of the Samurai anymore.
What? What do you mean? I'm confused.
It's a Saga's title now again.
Oh, they changed the name. I mean, technically they withhold the rights to change the name. Homeworld Cataclysm, you remember that one? Had to change its fucking name because goddamn Blizzard was gonna sue them to oblivion over the name Cataclysm. It's like, dude, Homeworld Cataclysm was out before. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the...
That might be, but this wasn't a name change.
Mun-muns.
This was them retroactively going in, deciding, no, this is another game now. And what then changed them stops them from simply making a new agreement for this new title.
I mean, have they made a new agreement for the title? I haven't even started Shogun 2 in fucking ages.
But if they can literally just say, no, this game you own is now another title, there's nothing stopping them.
I mean, as long as they're not taking away. If they change the name to, like, you don't own this anymore, you need to buy it again. That's, like, I'm pretty sure that's fucking illegal.
Might be.
I'm actually pretty confident you can't even do that in Steam's functionality. To be fair, we haven't put our game on Steam yet, so I have no idea how it works. But I know you're allowed to change the name for legal reasons. Let's say somebody else makes a game called Legend of Trescia, and they have, like, way more money than we do, and I don't want to fucking fight a legal battle, because I'll fucking lose, because it's all about money, really. It's all... That's just an example.
Then Kyle can surrender, like the little bitch he is.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I would fight it, but, like, it's just an example, hypothetical situation. Oh god. Big frog.
Can we shoot his hole yet?
Oh yeah, I've been shooting the whole time. God damn it, Arch!
Oh, damn it.
You should have been helping me.
Maybe you should have said something, then, idiot.
Bit back, eh? You are soon. It's not like I want to contribute to the war effort, back, eh? Can't see big sploosh of dirt.
Just die, frog. Like, seriously? There you go.
It's
Just
gotta be
die.
getting close to dying. Come on. Like, how much goddamn health do you have, you stupid fucking walking circle?
About 75% too much, I think.
Like, we took all of the turrets, now we just have to derp down to hell.
This is like watching that dumbass movie that came out a while ago about space travel and shit, where they communicated with their parents via dumping books out of a bookshelf, and it took years before the movie got to any kind of a point.
That sounds awful, and I'm glad I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It was awful.
Oh my god, die. Is it gonna die? Like, it's so hard to tell what state this thing's at.
Engaging enemy.
Goddamn. Let's open the
I'll
door a sec.
just busy myself walking around picking up more stuff.
You could help kill this thing, damn it.
Or I could not. That is my other alternative. And right now, the more appealing alternative.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna die.
That's bad. Why?
There's like fucking a billion ants all over here.
Don't worry, I'll fire my hilariously underpowered weapon in there.
I don't know if that's gonna make me worry or not. Go away, fucking stupid fucking bugs. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, a health pack. I just need to survive. Oh my god, just die.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, closed again.
It didn't die, Kyle. Why did you fucking fail me?
You help me shoot the damn thing, it'll die faster.
I don't know about that. I don't think you've proven that to my satisfaction.
I got a health box. Wow.
Come on, open your door.
Fuck.
There you go. Brrr.
Yes, get stuck in there. That'd be great. We could just shoot it. I don't think it'll let you though. Oh no, those missile things. Oh no, please game, no. Fucking dare. I got trapped.
I think you deserve to die after all of this.
What's wrong, Barch? You're getting a little
The
cantankerous.
wing divers are yelling. They're in their silly little language. They're yelling about the things they've done to themselves.
Just fucking die. Make sad wheezy sounds, you stupid walker thing. That's a lot of fucking ants spawning. That's a metric fuck ton, really. Oh my god, game, don't get me fucking stuck on whatever the fuck I'm stuck on.
Brrr, or Diamond A10. Brrr.
I killed myself. Nope, I'm not dead yet, but I will be soon. Ugh.
Brrr.
I died now. Don't die, Archer, I'll scream. And then I'll play, and then I'll turn the level's difficulty to easy instead. I'll fucking do it. I'm not afraid to turn it to easy. I don't care what people say. Actually, why don't we just skip this level? Like, what the hell are we doing?
It's because of you, dumbass.
I think this is Arch. He said he wanted to do mission 39, and I was like, okay, we'll do mission 39. And now we're doing mission 40, and here we are, fucking dead inside, all around me, no familiar faces. Look at the bright side. The gaming industry is an industry with stuff in it. You're like, wow, that's so fucking useless information right there, Kib. Thank you, says Arch happily. Hurry, hurry, before they get here. You fucking missed.
Press the vehicle resurrection button. I don't know what the vehicle resurrection button is.
It's letter
Kyle.
E on your keyboard. You
I don't know that.
He just kicks my body and then runs away. Like me.
Yeah, that's a lot of bad bug things.
Look at you, Barch. You little wing slut flying around. That's what ours sounds like. He's a little fucking schoolgirl. Look at him.
Ow.
Jizz all over him. Yeah, that's right. Fuck him up. That's right. Go away from me. Go. No. Okay, this is gonna be a very short-lived revive. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Why, Kyle? Why?
I don't know. It's kind of like there's a million fucking ants on me when you revive me. Yeah, that's right.
You should have warned me about that then, shouldn't you?
I thought you had
Dumbass.
eyeballs. Now, go get Bukake like you belong. Fucking splooged on Barch over there. It's like, it's raining splooge. That's right. Ant splooge. The worst kind.
Attack, they say.
Imagine fighting a war against giant insects and not winning. What a bunch of losers.
I feel like I shouldn't have brought this thing. Oh, they've dropped a lot of stuff over here, though. That's neat. Oh.
Just don't lose.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. That one is killed. I think they're all dead, Kyle.
Oh god, that may be true, Joseph. He says it's better to be into gaming than it is to be in the movie industry. Like, yes, because the games industry hasn't gotten as bad as the movie industry, but my god, the amount of fucking like. So get this: a lot of game directors and project leads are like reject movie directors that couldn't make the cut. It's like, I want to make movie. And then they fucking like, I'll make game, and game's super bad because it's basically just a movie but in video game format. Do you know the meaning of revive, you fucking monkey? Do you know the meaning? Look at my arm at a weird fucking location.
Did you say something, Kyle?
Yes,
Well, did it start with please?
Look at my dumb blank expression on my guy's face. He's just like, I don't really care about being alive or dead. It's the same face he has when he's alive as well as dead. Like,
Now,
he's dead
considering
inside.
how long you've been dead, I'm pretty sure you're brain dead at this point.
No, I'm just sleepy. I'm a little sleepy. I need wake up juice. That's right. Take away all his health as punishment for that. Oh my god, we still have AI allies, companions alive? After all this
I have
bullshit?
one. She moans at me occasionally.
She's like, I'm being shot. Here, there's 2 wing divers over here. Come grab them. They're gonna be fast.
Why?
They'll follow you around and eat bullets for you.
Why?
Now, if you don't shoot those drones, they won't attack you.
Why?
I thought you'd like to know useful game facts.
Are you like a scooter? Yes. I want to be famous too. Little wing diver woman. Go woman.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You got a long walk ahead of you, son.
I'm gonna be running for a while. I think there are ants over here. Oh my god, there's a pile of ants, but they're not aggroed. Don't aggro them. Go around them. Maybe you can only spawn so many monsters on the map.
Shoot the ants? Yeah, mine, sir.
Oh, I found more wing divers over here if you want them. There's this wing sluts.
I'm busy aggroing the ants.
You fucking monkey. Use the Herkadirk Muhammad Jihad. He's like, what? Hello. We need more Jihad movie parodies. This is where guys blow up randomly. In funny and yet whimsical ways. Chloe donates $1 says, so how many times are you going to chop up your game and sell different parts to separate games? It seems like a lot of work, honestly.
Not comparative to the profit.
Oh my god. You know what would be a great business strategy, chat? Let's do, we'll make our game, right? But we're gonna do it like fucking Telltales. And we're gonna fucking do like episodic releases, but we're gonna miss our own deadlines. The player fall off and the consumer fall off of that is incredibly high. It's beautiful. It's remarkable, actually. That's such a terrible model to sell a game at.
Yeah, it's fine. Just keep not releasing it. People will just be more excited. A la Winds of Winter.
maybe it's not coming out because it's so good. Maybe it's not coming out because the writer doesn't know how to fix how shitty his writing is. And George R. R. Martin's a hack. Wow. But at this point, that should be
Martin's just fat.
fat
Fine.
and bad at everything.
He
Like
just
fucking,
needs to pull his face out of the cake.
like I wouldn't mind if George R. R. Martin didn't try to pretend to be like a fucking savant. He tries so hard. He's like, I'm literally better than Tolkien. Tolkien's terrible. Tolkien had no original ideas. Meanwhile, copies Tolkien's like ideas. And on top of that, when he made Carth, he's like, let me just take Carthage, take away the Age of E, and yeah, it's just Carthage. It's basically just Carthage, really.
Destroy the base, and now we're only an inch away from success.
Oh my God, we almost have it
We're
dead.
only an inch away from like success. Why haven't you fucking killed it yet?
Because I have to kill the ants on the ground when they're fucking attacking me, or I'll die again.
Excuses.
Maybe you should try doing some, I don't know, fighting, Barch. Fucking coward. It's like,
I enjoyed the time when I didn't have wing divers with me. It was less screamy.
admit it, you like the screams of pain and misery. And they randomly say, like, you remember that time? And then somebody responds, no. No. It's like, okay.
No.
Shoot it, shoot it. Oh my god, I can't
the
shoot
door
it.
closed.
There's too many goddamn ants. At the point now where it'd be okay if it stopped spawning enemies. It's opening. Bang. 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 Bang.
I'm mashing.
Fucking get out of my way. I'm about to say some real choice gamer words, game, if you don't fuck off with the bugs.
Oh god, he was about to say nay.
Goddamn fucking. I want to say it, but I can't. All around Kibs, familiar censorship. Worn out censorship. Worn out censorship.
Don't worry, Kyle, I would shoot it if it weren't for the fact that it's bloody faster than me.
Oh my god, hold still, cunting drones. You cunting goddamn cunters. See,
Cunt is a bad guy, is a no-no word, Kyle.
It is, but a fucking goddamn it game.
It's as bad as the Nagash word,
Oh my god.
according to YouTube's own rules.
This thing is never gonna die, and I'm almost tempted to start blaming Bubbles for fucking sleeping in, because if Bubbles was here, this wouldn't have happened. His fat little chubby body would have prevented this. Absorbent and porous is he. Round,
Well,
rotacious.
in that case, I don't see any problem with blaming him.
It is his fault, though. Like, this wouldn't
It is
be a
his fault.
problem if he wasn't here. Or if he was
It
here.
wouldn't be. Therefore,
We'd be three of us. We could, you know, easily deal with the boss. But no.
it should be done already.
Fucking fatso had to sleep in.
Because he's fat and sad and is going to die.
It's okay. Dying
A
is fine.
horrifying death.
Oh my god, is it almost dead?
I don't know.
Like, I wish it would, like, smoke or something so we could tell if we're hurting it or not. I don't know. Scroll wheel? I swear to
All
God.
I know is that I'm very glad my energy rifle ammunition. Otherwise, I'd be very dry a very long time ago.
It's opening again. 1,000 bullets later, and we are still shooting this thing. Oh, god damn it, please. Did I see a frog falling out of that? Yes.
Yep. Several, actually.
Switch guns. Switch guns. My fucking need a new mouse badly. Oh my god, it's broken. The scroll wheel is broken. Unfucking
So much
ironic.
pain.
Frogs drop lots of loot, though, fortunately. I'm gonna probably die this week. Oh my god, fucking die.
I've been thinking, Kyle. Wouldn't it be better if your name was Captain Cocksock?
Why would the fuck could have been better if Captain Cocksock? And why were you thinking about that? He's like, well, gosh, it makes a lot of sense, you see. Shut the fuck up. See, I finished the conversation before you needed that unnecessary thing to happen.
Yeah, but I think it would be better. Like, I've been looking at your little name here for a while now as it gets slowly further away and your health bar shrinks, and I just feel as if Captain Cocksock would be a better thing to add over there. Maybe the thing would be dead now if your name was Captain Cocksock.
Well, I feel like
you're
it would be a
dead now.
frog cockslock before long. God damn this boss to hell. And goddamn shit, I'm not stopping this from happening. J.R.R. Martin is a fat horny and bad at things is going for $1, which is true. His books kind of suck, and I don't really see the appeal of them. The TV show wasn't actually that good. Like, to begin with. People were like, they just got bad. Like, he's like, it was kind of just bad all along, though. George R. R. Martin, he's like, I'm just gonna like, here's a bunch of character names in the book. None of them really matter, and none of them ever fucking will, except for like 10 of them. But I'm just gonna throw character names at you, and now that's good storytelling. It's like, no, don't just do character dumps and not tell me fucking hardly anything about like derp and derp of fucking House Retard. It's like, okay, what about House Retard? Like, what does it do? What does it do in the kingdom of fucking Westeros? He's like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm fat. I'm gonna eat another pie. Fucking retard. Oh my god.
Well,
no, Vance, go away.
You see, we've got House Stark, okay? And they're the Wardens of the North. This means that their army is tiny, ill-equipped, poorly trained, poorly motivated, poorly coordinated. And we've got direwolves. They're also poorly trained, poorly motivated, and will get their asses kicked by bandits. And they'll never contribute anything to the series whatsoever. Except for that one that's attached to Jon Snow, because it'll go like rawr and shit, and then it'll die too.
It's a special one. I like how, like, right off the bat, first thing I watched, I didn't read the book first. And I didn't finish the first book because I got fucking bored. But the thing is, like, what was it? Oh yeah, like I see Jon Snow, I'm like, he's the main guy. He's the guy who's not gonna die. Like, Jon Snow, not gonna die. Then the writer had the fucking retardation to say, if I kill Arya Stark, my wife's gonna kill me. So it's like, okay, well, Arya Stark now has plot armor. She's not gonna die. Okay, good to know.
Wife armor.
Don't just tell people that they're fucking not gonna die, you fucking retard. Like, what the hell? That's like spoiling. Okay, now they know there's no stakes whatsoever. It's like, okay,
And
she's not gonna die. Like, what's gonna happen?
You know he killed Jon Snow for no other reason than because people were like, you're not gonna kill... See,
Red Letter Media's YouTube channel has this fucking thing. Nobody's ever really gone. Because nobody's ever really gone. They just come back to life.
At least his dad is dead.
That's okay. It's Sean Bean. He always dies. In every fucking movie, I swear to God.
I'll give Lord of the Rings this. Killing off Ned Stark was a very strategic move. It was hyper impactful for the audience. And it was basically what created the series.
You mean Boromir? I hope you're not... Are you talking about... You said Lord of the Rings. I'm very confused now.
No, Boromir.
You
He
said
has the
that's
same. He has the same hairdo.
in every
He has
movie.
the same fucking background. It's slightly different. He's got a sword in this one instead of a shield. It's fine. Now, don't worry, Hobbits. I'm gonna let you go to Isengard.
He's like, I'm actually.
Remember, the White Walkers. Yeah, we gotta burn their ring.
Shut the fuck up. You make me want to kill myself. Use the Emerald Missile Launcher. Bastards, it's too late for that. We're already in the game. Have we defeated the enemy yet? I don't even see a city anymore. All I see is wasteland. The entire map that we can actually play in is now fucking flat. We fought this thing for so long. There's no trees even.
I haven't actually been fighting or anything for quite some time. I'm just amusing myself with picking shit up. It's the only fun I can have.
Oh good. Oh good. I was like, yeah, we're gonna stream EDF today. It's like we get to play some fun horde levels. Here we are still on this fucking boss, and it's 2 hours into the goddamn stream. Stream's halfway over.
It certainly is hordy.
But not in the right way. God damn it. This fucking boss. I've had it.
I've exhausted all the local enemies. This is good.
Also, that missile thing, I'm gonna fucking kill that missile thing. I'm so fucking goddamn tired of it. Fucking little stupid slow missiles. I'm like, oh,
Hold on.
I'll deal with them later. But then they kill me 5 minutes later. And then
My nose itches.
fuck. Did it? Amazing. No, we didn't do it. The war's still going on. We've achieved very fucking little.
War never changes.
I feel like that term is very applicable to this boss fight. Come back, you fat rotating circle thing. I need to
I
fucking
want
shoot
to
you.
point to that. War actually did change a lot in the Fallout universe, okay? It went from like having nukes and shit to just having a rando bunch of Black Brotherhood people going around being like, we're the army now. And then genociding the population because they're inbred mutants by their standards.
They're like, we don't like mutants. And then the Enclave being like, but we was United States and shit.
And the only good guys in Fallout are really the Eastern Brotherhood of Steel, because they're like, we don't care if you're filthy, dirty mutant. We'll take you into our nice, warm little house and shit. And they were like, oh, thank you. And then they allied with Deathclaws and robots and aliens and everything. So that was cool.
You mean Bethesda's writing broke Fallout? Yeah, I get it. Glad donates $1 say White Walkers are so underwhelming that I'm sure a man who committed the Red Wedding was more impactful, more intimidating, and all over better villain than White Walkers. White Walkers were like, they built these things up. It's like, okay, they're like zombies, and it's like, so they're just snow zombies. So you basically just took what fucking Warcraft had with the Scourge and Northrend, and you did that. Wow. Wow, that was so uninspired.
Well, initially, they were introduced as a way more kind of...
As soon as the base is gone, the aliens will be able
Oh,
to
good
maintain
God.
control over the ground.
I just see Arch slowly descend to his death. The
Yes,
first thing he
another
says-
full magazine.
Yeah, and the only thing Arch says is, oh, good God. Oh, she said something. Oh my God, we're almost done with the boss, I think. Maybe.
You think. But to begin with, the White Walkers were introduced as kind of like scary, creepy uncles in the forest who touched that random dude. It's like, you couldn't escape from me now, son. And then they did that thing with the fisting of the First Men, which is presumably their ritualistic sex battleground or something, where they were also making them like kind of creepy, and they had that undead bear who was like, "I'm a bear," I'm dead. But
Zambu bear.
they didn't turn into anything. They were always just kind of this ineffective half threat. And when they actually did turn them into the enemy, they only win because the living are fucking retarded.
Alright,
And go
man.
like, you know what's the best use of light infantry? Charge, motherfuckers!
Oh no, we lost the open field battle against the bad guys by being completely fucking retarded, not using the castle we had.
Right, step one of the operation. Have the light infantry charge the enemy. But sir, it's the middle of the night and there's no light whatsoever. Yeah, and... Never mind.
Don't worry, we'll send the entire Dothraki horde against them. Oh no, they got massacred. Oh no.
The best part of all of that is, the greatest casualties from that engagement wasn't even from the zombies. It was probably from all of the horses falling and breaking their fucking ankles.
Bravo fucking late. Because they make them charge into the fucking dark. Like what? You don't do night battles like that. Like firstly, night battles are rare, and if they're gonna happen, like you're not gonna be selling for it. Like there's so many better tactics that could have been used, even for like medieval minds if you wanted to roleplay it. Like okay, they're retarded, so they don't understand, you know, proper flanking maneuvers, I suppose. But still. But the worst part is, even at that era, they knew what flanking was. In fact, they knew what that shit was in antiquity and beyond. Like,
Oh, the problem is
damn.
the problem is the Dothraki themselves and their design.
Why, you don't send cavalry head-on into an enemy force, though. That's stupid.
They're sold like this kind of invincible fighting force. Like, oh yeah, the Dothraki, they're really like cool and shit, and everyone's like super afraid of them. Oh my god, yes,
We
that
did
took
it!
a while.
I like peed my pants a little bit with excitement.
But there's no reason why the Dothraki should be scary. The Dothraki are light fucking cav that just charge screaming at whatever's annoyed them. Like, they're not horse archers, they're not skirmishers. They're just light cav that go la 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 la.
Yep, and they're fucking terribly trained and terribly equipped. Like, even when they introduced the Dothraki, it's like, oh no. The most impactful thing I saw from the Dothraki was the scene where they, like, fought each other, and then that one guy raped Daenerys. And I was like, yay, wow, these guys are really scary. Like, okay. Okay.
That was a lot of stuff.
I do love how so many people are like, oh no, she was raped. And then they're like, it's okay. She learned to like him in the end. It's like, yes, okay.
She learned a valuable life lesson at the tip of his penis.
That was a lot of fucking upgrades from that level. Holy shit. Look, she learned the power of the Dothraki.
Oh, wow, penis large. Yep.
Don't worry about it, pee big. I poked my eye. Okay, we're turning down the difficulty. That was maybe too spongy. We need to get Arch's equipment up first.
No, you've started this shit now, you cowardly cock.
Oh, you want to keep doing it? Oh, that's the spirit. Now you have to tell Bubbles that you're big boy mode. Well, we're not to Inferno yet, but we're getting there.
Ooh, I got a weapon that says it kills everything indiscriminately, so I'm gonna pick that.
What weapons do I have access to? What weapons do I have access to?
Noises. Random Japanese plinky plonky noises.
Glowy Dorns, $1 say White Walkers. People being component enemies. That's no. That's a no-no. Dothraki, after dying in their thousands, somehow respawned. Never explain. Don't worry about it, guys. We've all played those games. You die.
They
you
were
have a
back in
15
full
second
force
respawn.
for the fucking attack on King's Landing. That was useful.
Like the whole thing.
I also like, goddamn that little bitch. The only good thing about Daenerys was probably she had kind of alright breasts and they were on display. That was probably the best part about her.
Yeah, even then.
She was flying over the ocean with her fucking dragons, and then a ballista bolt just comes out of nowhere and headshots one of them. Like, first and foremost, what a fucking shot.
Dude, the guy on the
No
bottom,
range, no ranging shot, no nothing. Like 500 meters, headshot, flying target.
I want to point out that here's what probably happened. The guy's like, all right, the commander's like, all right, I need to make a range shot. And he's like, he shoots it, you know, he fires it, right? And then he's like, he hits it, and they're all like, yeah, they're like fucking clapping him on the back. He's like, yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm so cool now. Don't worry, next scene they'll have plot armor, you'll never hit it.
Let's see what this does.
What do these blue grenades do? Oh god, they have such a delay to explode. They're all...
Okay. It spreads pew pew all over the place. That's kind of cool, I guess.
Oh, yes, it's this gun. The bullets detonate later.
Finish them. Leave none alive.
My god. We're in Europe now. We're saving Europe from
Okay,
spiders.
yeah, this is fun. This is a shotgun that fires high explosive plasma. I can appreciate this.
That's cute. That's kawaii and shit, dude.
It makes me hold down the button, like, actually click the button, though, so I prefer the other gun, which I can just, like, not do anything whilst firing.
That is nice. That has its upsides.
I like weapons that don't really actually make me need to do anything. Like this thing, for example. Like, this is a weapon that I don't need to do shit. I just throw it and I was like, ah! I think I should name it Buffy. Fun fact, Buffy the Vampire Slayer was repeatedly raped on set by Will Wheaton.
Really?
No. But he did touch one of them repeatedly, apparently.
Will Wheaton's kind of a fucking creep, though. Like, he's this creepy little douchebag. The worst part, he's a fucking SJW little cuckboy. But the worst part is, you know, he's fucking touched little children. Like, he just has that face. That creepy fucking pedophile face that you just kind of want to, like, go, like, I think that should be arrested. I think the FBI should do some investigating or something. I'm pretty sure he's done something.
Well, generally speaking, if you're a lefty, you're probably a child molester. Statistically speaking, the odds are there.
Ah, my foot. Oh god, you have no idea. There's this really cool book series. It's called like Imperium or something like that. I don't fucking remember. It's about some sort of like dynastic feudal space empire thing. I'm like, oh cool. And then I bought it, right? And the fucking audiobook's narrated by him. Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna read it now. Like, I want my money back.
Well, you can probably ask for your money back. Why would you want, like, your money back?
I didn't even pay for it. I just used one of the Amazon credits for it, but I wanted the credit back.
Oh my Jesus. Well, that was painful.
There's a lot of spiders, by the way. Not sure if you know.
I know,
this.
but my thing is going Allahu Akbar on them, so there'll be less spiders soon.
Try not to shoot me, and then by proxy yourself.
Well, that was worth it.
Oh my god, this shoots a lot of grenades, actually. Or no, it doesn't. I lied. I don't really know. Like, I see little grenades flying off into space when I hit stuff. Fucking die! Oh. This is just hold S and fucking pray we can kill them faster than we can swing us.
No? What's the report from Beijing? Oh god, Beijing is dead? Yay. Kyle.
Don't worry,
Help
I think
me find it.
we have reason to celebrate.
I ran out of power and then I fall over.
Don't worry about it, Bruder. We survived the worst of it. Just kidding. Probably like another wave that's gonna wipe us out.
Message. You have achieved brilliant combat results.
I have achieved brilliant combat results. That's true.
By the way, you are worthy of attention.
Okay. It's kind of a weird private message. I feel a little uncomfortable. Like, please
Am I
don't-
worthy of a raise? Also, am I worthy of not finishing this mission yet? Because there's fuck ton of loot.
No.
You'd think they'd at least send in like a cleanup crew to pick up the shit we left behind.
Like, dude, these bugs, they drop weapons that sometimes upgrade our boxes that make our weapons advance in technologies and improve their stats. And like, the fucking lady at the fucking mic is like, that's so meta, that's not even funny. It's like, we need to min-max this shit if we want to win the war, dude.
We do.
Chat, Psycho Dad says he likes Will Wheaton a lot. It's kind of weird. He's like, no. He's gonna get gangbanged by everyone in chat. We're gonna pile onto him. He's gonna get violated.
I did see Sarkeesian call the fatwa on some random chick recently.
It's like Allahu Akbar, and they're like, oh, inshallah, and they start detonating on somebody on Twitter. They're jihading somebody on Twitter. It's a really popular trend where people
What
videotape
does this
themselves
do?
blowing up. Oh shit, it's this mission.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, it's shooting me in the back. Kind of cool.
It spreads into things when you shoot Kyle with it.
When I hit the
Oh.
grenades, they bounce
Oh, no.
off the building and detonate.
So that didn't do anything.
You're gonna be the one who has to take these out, because my gun can't reach that high. Like, it doesn't have range.
Oh, that's damnably unfortunate, because the thing I brought can't actually hurt that, so I guess...
I think we made a
Have fun,
fucking
Kyle.
mistake.
Oh, Jesus, this thing requires a bit of fucking power, doesn't it? Right. Let's rip.
Oh, we have a Nazi in chat, boys. I'm in my chat in the game. He's like, it's the parrot porter for the Führer. I'm like, jawohl, mein Führer. And then they fucking Sig Heil and die, and yeah. Basically, the Downfall movie, but with bugs.
Right. Well, I can't actually fully load this weapon, so you just fight those things until I can, and then I'll fly up there and I'll be like Bert.
Okie dokie.
There's no use hiding in the buildings. Dodge the attacks. Yes. Yay.
Last one. Just like waving it over bullets over. Like, not many games you can say that you have to do that with enemies. Just like hold the left mouse button down, drag the mouse left and right across the screen, shoot Arch in the back because he moves quickly while you're saying.
Kyle keeps shooting me. Kyle's a bad human.
Being shot in the back is good for you, though. It builds character.
This gun is exceedingly disappointing.
They really need to add like a weapon like test room before you go on a mission. That'd be fucking great. Or instead, just make the lobby like a big giant area where you can test weapons, kind of like they do in like you know, what's that shitty game?
Kyle, why do you keep fucking killing me?
You don't have proof that that was me. Secondly,
Yes, I do. Random explosion right next to me in the direction of Kyle.
I might have accidentally switched to the grenade launcher. It's got a big blast radius, by the way. But
Accidentally.
I think you found that out on your own. Like, look at that. See, I go. Why don't Sandlot make a Starship Troopers game? Like, they would make the money. They should do it. They're Japanese. They love that shit too. I Fuck, anybody loves that shit. Everybody, who doesn't like killing giant bugs?
They'd probably get confused about the meaning of it. It's like cinema sin. It's like, there's fascism. No, it's just reality.
I don't even care as long as the game is fine. All I want is a video game.
So as long as it's a video game, you'll condone fascism? You vile sack of scum.
Remember when Extra Credits did that thing where they're like, what the fuck? I mean, they're retarded to begin with, but like, they did something more retarded than normal. They were like, if you play a bad guy in a video game, you're not consenting to playing the bad guy in a video game. So like, it's like playing a World War II game and you end up having to play the Nazis. It's like, that makes, like, I didn't consent to that. It's like, don't play the game then, go away. It's like...
If you ended up playing as the Germans in a multiplayer match, yes. They're like, I didn't consent to this. Okay. Well, that's too bad for you.
I can't even hit it, so that's entirely on you to play this one.
They're too tall, though.
You can climb, you have your little jetpacks and shit.
What do I wanna?
You'll do what I tell you and you'll fucking like it. Okay, master. But no, because
They really are fucking tall, though. Like, I can't actually get all the way up there.
It is so tall, my bullets won't hit it. Oh, good. I was not prepared for that.
Can I sit on the ring things? Can I just, like,
Yes, you can.
take a fucking breather here and then do the next jump? Okay, there you go. Right.
There are ants trying to scale it up, by the way. I'm trying to keep them down, but by God, there's a lot of them. It's getting close to dying. Still got a ways though.
It's the spider. Up the water spout. Down fell the spider. Oh, Jesus. Look it out of him.
Kind of funny when you get ready for it. It's like, it hurts. So funny. Oh my God. Fucking buggoos die.
I'll show it to you, says the soldier man. If you don't behave, Mr. Alien, I will pull down my pants. I'll show you humanity's most ferocious weapon.
Poor people.
Our ability to masturbate to almost anything.
It's kind of remarkable, really. I'm noticing you're not shooting the tower a lot, Arch. You're making this take a lot longer than it has to be.
It's really fucking tall.
I don't want excuses, I want results.
It's really fucking tall. That's your result right there. Alright, now wait here for a bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost get that little bit of a suck in my stomach when I look down. It's far.
It is far. You're very high up there. I like how they try splooging on you with webs. Oh, they fucking fall. That's gonna break. I'll bring the medical team, says Soldier. When there's no such thing as a medical team in this game. So,
I'm ammo again. I'll fix it. It's really tall.
I know. But why do you keep falling down? Stop doing that.
What?
Stay up there.
Because there's dudes up there.
That's not my problem.
All of them are not very friendly. You climb it then, bitch.
I can only jump like a foot in the air. Look, Archie,
You know,
keep up on that tower.
if I just fucking leave Kyle, then he's gonna have to kill a lot of aliens and pick up a lot of gear for me. Theoretically speaking, Kyle, if we just wait here till tomorrow, won't we have enough armor?
What do you wait? There's no waiting. There's no actual warfare.
Oh, for you, maybe.
I mean, all I have to do is just let myself die and then watch as they swarm all over you.
Well, I can fly, Kyle. I'll just leave.
The tower must be so close to death by now.
You keep saying this.
I think God has abandoned us. I think God has forsaken this world to its fate, Chan. God's like, I've had enough of you stupid cunts. I'm leaving. It's like, okay, that's fair, I guess. Like, thanks for
My
being here.
ammo again, Kyle.
I noticed as you spray bullets all the way down, you little shit.
Oh, God.
I have lost count of how many bugs I've killed. I wasn't keeping track to begin with. But I'm saying that as a figure of speech for how many things I've killed.
God damn it, Stay. My friends almost kill me. They keep walking in front of my high explosive laser bullets.
That's
They
kinda
shouldn't
funny.
do that. You know, Kyle, if I die up there, you're fucked.
Then we'll restart. No, we're going back to the lobby so I can get a better weapon for this. We're not restarting it with that. We're doing it. We're beating the bad guys up. Oh, look, more bugs. Where could they be coming from, Arch? I think they're coming from above. Maybe you should fix that. That's right.
Kyle, don't come here with your fucking stupid ass conspiracy theories and shit, okay?
It's just war. What is it good for? Actually, lots of loot. Surprising. Oh shit.
And conspiracy theories. Don't you know? The Trumpists think that there's a pedo island and Epstein was convicted for it. Silly.
Actually,
I know.
Epstein did a backflip, okay? A really good backflip.
Epstein didn't kill himself. He ascended.
He was like,
He was,
he's like, check out this cool flip, yo. And then he flipped off the bed and like, ugh. But by
it
the
was
way,
a stunt you remember.
what you didn't see is the video editing. He had help.
It died, Kyle. It
Oh
died.
my god. Now watch as it probably drops like moron because like this is like the introduction to this level. It's supposed to be super easy, but we're like still struggling with it. We need to make Arch play Halo. I got him at the Master Chief Collection. He needs to endure the entire campaign of that. If like the first one, second one, third one good, then everything else is bad. Now look, Arch. There's more
Eyes
of
off.
them. I might be able to hit some of these though. They're kind of low to the ground. Let's go towards them. That one's really close right there.
That was close to the ground. I can hit that. Yeah, shut your whore hole, soldier. We can totally do these because they're small.
It's springtime for EDF and generic Europe map. This is a generic Europe map though. Like, there's nothing, like, it's generic European looking. That's all I can say. Like, it could be France, it could be Germany, it could be Britain, it could be Norway, I don't fucking know. Could be many of these things.
I don't know if that's actually true.
Yeah, it is. Norway is a simple country, and it should be a state for the United States to conquer one day. When my nation returns to to America, not America, what's the word? What was it? Manifest Destiny policy 2.0. You're next, you little Norwegian. Your borders will be our borders. Your lands, ours. Your
Can
women,
we have gun rights?
You can keep your women. Don't want that. I've seen Norwegian women. They look quite scary. They're like, you know the depictions of trolls in Norse mythology? It's basically just that, but feminized.
No, that's wrong. We're basically a nation of pedophile mates, essentially.
Damn.
Our women are really hot up until around 1820, at which point, no.
Oh shit. So many buggers.
It's because we're closer to the sun than you are, okay? We're at the top of the world. And so their skin wrinkles and burns quickly. That's the explanation in my headcanon.
Ah! I didn't see that. Wow, okay, I'm on the other side. Don't, it flung me into a horde of other bugs!
Good job, Buggy. You've dealt with Kyle.
Oh god. If that thing had, like, flung me into another bug's mouth, I would have told chat to clip that. For later. It'd be like, this is vibing, you know? This is mood.
Ow. There's so many of them, and I have so little charge.
Go away, bug. Ah!
Every time I see you, Kyle, you're in another bug's mouth.
It happens. Very tasty and delicious. I'm a delicacy, okay?
Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. Flee! Flee!
Lighten the amount of bugs around me, but there's just so many, you have no idea. At the edge of the map, there's nowhere else to run. There's no. Oh god.
Uh-oh, this is a problem. Kyle, save me.
Where are you? I'm getting jizzed on at the moment.
It's gonna fucking kill me. Game, let me shoot him. Let me shoot. Thank you, game.
There's distance screaming down a hallway. Or a fucking alleyway.
What is the point of having a jetpack when the fucking bugs are faster than the goddamn jetpack?
Could be worse, he could be running on the ground like me.
I could, but luckily I'm not. You know, you're getting further away from the things you need to kill, Kyle.
That's because
Why
if I
aren't
don't
you
back
dealing
up,
with that?
I'll be in the mouth of like 30 bugs.
I should have brought a fucking sniper rifle for these goddamn fucking flying things.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Cap and cock sock.
Wow. I think you're just jealous. Some winters like these that cocksucks are appreciated.
You can really pull them up nice and far up your ankle. Really get that heating in there.
It's like, it keeps the chill away. Oh my god, we can't kill them fast enough. Like I'm just perpetually backing up, but I'm stuck against a wall right now.
Ow. Soul. Pain. Dead.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this might be it.
Dumb Kyle can't kill them decently. Dumb. Dumb and sad.
There's just too many.
Ah, why you no Stevie? Why you know?
Because
Why
I'm
you
pretty
know?
sure we're about to lose. Wait, there's health.
Why you know?
Grab the health. Yes! I think all I'm doing at this point is just prolonging the inevitable, though, to be honest. Come on, run. Run, you fat fuck. Run. Ah! No. No, he got me. Oh, I almost made it, too. Oh, it scared me. No. I almost peed my pants a little. I was not prepared for that. I'm almost there. Run, run, run.
Oh. I'll leave half the health for you.
There's no point. I'm dead. Bonk.
Well, best not get caught then. Right. First, leave. Got full health.
Let Kibs
Then
go.
try to save dumb Kyle who got himself killed. Stupid Kyle. Oh. Maybe kill smaller thing also.
If you could do that, that'd be grand. Because right now they can outspawn like the amount we kill.
The problem is the giant
mind.
bugs literally do outrun me.
They're just like, give me that ass.
I don't know if I'm shooting the right one. That's another small problem.
Generally, when you
Okay.
shoot your gun, it shoots the one that you're in the mouth. I would love to see you fly away and then land in the mouth of another one. It just catches
Not that
you.
far flung off a fucking concept.
Look at them swarm him, chat. It's just like they're all over him. It's all the bars ticking down steadily. They're just...
Must find more health.
Oh, goddamn. It's always funny when you get eaten by giant insects. I need more drinks. I'm thirsty.
We have not killed anything on this side of the map, so going over here was apparently a mistake.
Honestly, maybe it's best if you just let them chomp you. Damn it. Archie, I found a health pack. We're gonna keep.
I found a health. I've probably led the one enough of a wild goose chase now, too. I go and pick you up, actually, probably. Should not have brought this gun, though. This gun eats way too much fucking energy.
Yeah, I brought too many short-range weapons, and the grenade launcher I brought doesn't detonate on impact. It detonates timed explosion, which is not something I like. Oh god, here they fucking come.
Warp?
No game. I don't want ammo boxes. I want health boxes. Game, armor boxes don't count. Yes, it's related to health, but no, it does not indeed give you a health boost.
The problem is the sorcerers. I can't kill them. Like, 'cause the best weapon I got to kill them is the weapon that also takes my entire energy load.
Oh, I think
And I'm just good. I'm just fucking dead again.
it's probably for the best that we die.
This weapon is just very bad for this.
God damn it. Land in one of the rounds. There we go. It's the blue jump. That works.
I'm not a good. Yes, the fact that you don't know what fucking a weapon does until you're in a mission is another very bad idea.
Yeah, I wish they'd honestly wish they'd have the player hub, like almost like a Vermintide player hub, because a game like this would benefit from that. Because then you could try weapons out there and test vehicles and whatnot.
You would benefit from that, yes.
It's not a terrible idea for them to do that. Alright, time to change the weapons up a bit to something a little bit more punchier for long distance stuff. You can never go wrong with the Dunkel sniper rifle. The Minion Buster is not very good. What I want.
Here. Wait a little bit better.
Look at that. Mission 42.
But
do exist. They exist, and a lot of things have them. The science behind this perplexes me, Mr. Kib. Told you they'd fucking do something like that. Sigval. Blood donates $1 to say, I have a new hobby, entertainment, and that's reading threads where different ethnic Asians argue. Really entertaining, including Indian propaganda against Chinese. Well, that's a cancer I wish upon no one.
oh, is that in range? That is in range.
If we can shoot these things from longer ranges, that'd be grand. Oops.
I am actually hitting it from here. Hitting it and everything else on the screen for that matter.
Good. Good.
There's no use hiding in the buildings if the anchors crash down. Estimate the dropping location and dodge the attack.
How can the buildings dodge the attacks though? That sounds dumb.
Look, buildings have legs. You've seen that movie, the one where the buildings drive around. It was dumb. Came out recently. There's like a city that eats other buildings.
Oh, that one. That was stupid, yes.
That was a fucking stupid movie. It was like, ooh, a neat like fantasy idea when you look at the trailer and you watch it. This is kind of shit though. It's like the building must be like in this world, like fucking they're prey and then they're hunter buildings, and it's like, what?
Well, not just buildings, fucking cities. The main city is London, I think.
And they consume the other little villages.
Small Swiss village, 7 o'clock. I'm like, oh, bring the hunting spear up. Okay.
And then they like catch it, yum yum yum. That was so stupid. It's like somebody had the idea, like, let's have a movie about prey, like, or like predator animals, except the predator animal is like a city and the prey is little houses that drive. And it's like, what?
It was an idea that came around from the fact that it sounded pretty kawaii and cool. Wow, why aren't you shooting the thing, Kyle, you scum?
I can't do all the work, Barch.
They do have an awful lot of health.
Spongy fucks. I do agree. Okay, well, it's still not fucking dead. God have mercy. Just fucking explode. I'm not sure if this is taking longer than it did before. Good lord, good lord.
Oh, it's taking a lot longer. Because last time I could, this was the low one, so I could fly up to that one and kill it in about one magazine of quad burst. The other one ate like 3 full loads, though.
I'm at that point where I don't know if this weapon is particularly better or what. I can shoot with the dunker, but that's not particularly high powered.
I'm sad Necromundo was such a fucking disappointment, because I kind of miss Mordheim.
Confirm the shooting range.
And you
Wait,
wanted
what?
that but 40k themed?
Yes.
Instead you got just a piece of garbage. They also yes. Yeah, but you kind of knew it was gonna be. Like, you knew. Fucking.
Ever since they basically stopped developing it for like 6 months, yes.
When a game
then,
has those troubles, that's not a good sign.
They were looking for another like lead programmer halfway through the game's development.
God, if that happens to our game, I'll just jump off a roof. They're like, no.
They said nothing about the game for like a year, I think, almost. Then I made a video about it, like, what the hell happened? And they're like, it's fine, we're totally still developing it. That was probably the moment when I actually did know that it was going to be back. It's like, oh, I'm right, aren't I? There's some fucking drama going on there, isn't there?
It's like, we fucked each other's wives, and now it's weird. It's fucking weird, dude. Don't do that.
Oh, I don't know, Kyle. A good spousal exchange
Absolute exchange.
could be very beneficial for everyone's friendship and shit.
Somehow I'd wager not. And here I am, shooting this thing. And reloading.
Nope, you cheating little shit.
Oh my god, it has the barge and...
Oh, it killed me instantly.
Okay.
Or yeah, I just full health, dead. Okay.
Oh, I gotta get over to you
There you go
quickly.
then. I don't know what killed me there. The fall, maybe? Or...
No, you don't take fall damage this game, so I have no idea. You come with me.
Where?
I'm a car. I got you. Oh boy,
Foul.
here we go again.
Isn't your dude basically just a fucking grunt? Like, why don't you take orders from me?
It's like, I'm just a grunt, nobody here beside me. And then Arch's like, stop singing. And I'm like, I can't, I'm depressed. Depressed because I'm pretty sure we're gonna die in this wave. You see, we need to kill, like, more of them. Also, there's a billion bugs coming on top of you.
I just really wanted to kill that first fucking spawning anchor. Just to take a little bit of the fucking edge off.
We need to work our way to the next spawn anchor. If we don't, we die. So we gotta keep fighting while we have men.
Yep.
Wow.
They're called big haircuts now. Well. Well, I mean, if you think that's wise, the name certainly has a certain, you know, weight to it, I guess.
It's not the little one.
It's easy to remember, too, you know? It's not one of those complicated scientific names.
Oh god, I don't do enough damage. If I stop shooting at these insects, they will overrun this position. In fact, I'm pretty sure they'll do that already.
Crap. How is the secret weapon coming
Casually
along?
mentioned secret weapon.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to know that too. Like, how's that going?
Looks like it's top secret. Yeah, but they're broadcasting it over the fucking radio.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not secret. I mean, the bugs might not have radios. I have a lot of hatred for these red things.
I'm just kiting them around, dude. I don't know what's happening. Some sort of like war going on. I don't even know.
I know it. I need to create some space and just recharge. That was dangerous.
We're getting there.
Ah, damn it. It's really difficult to get enough space to actually build up any kind of energy with this many fuckers.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, shit. Another one bites the dust. Womp, womp, womp. Running out of dukes to fucking sponge me. No. Oh shit, boys. Never before have I killed so many things and felt like I've killed nothing at the same time.
Killed so many things and yet achieved so very little.
It's like no matter how many we kill, they just keep fucking coming. And I'm still kiting a big horde of them.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I hit one of their fucking bodies and the backlash just blows me up.
I could just make my way over to you. Oh no, they're all over me. Oh no, I'm getting jizzed on. Oh, I tried to run. That was a bad idea. Okay, these weapons, not good enough. Yeah,
Dead.
fucking damn it. I'm sad. Oh my god. Chat, I want you to know this. Bubbles is the biggest traitor. 3 hours! You can't say I've ever missed that many hours, chat. Now, George R. R. Martin, your favorite writer, why? It isn't. I know. I need you to lie to yourself and tell me that it is. So I can tell you you're wrong and you're dumb and I'm better than you.
Maybe this thing then. Alright, there. The diffuser. And hopefully that will basically just create space when we need it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Also, why aren't you killing these things? You're the one with the equipment and the shit, you little gay boy.
I think I have an idea to fix this. No! No! I press one button. No! Oh, there we go. There's a lot of these weapons. I don't remember what's good for this spot. Eagle. How much damage does that do? Mouse. I need a new mouse. The fucking scroll wheel in this thing is fucking shot. Okay, Lysander. 7 shots. Range 880 meters. 700 damage. Like, we're gonna take the Lysanders for a sniper rifle. Or you know what? We need crowd control. Archer's gonna do that. We'll do crowd control. Grenade launcher. Barch, where's my grenade launchers? Barch!
Your grenade launcher was useless anyways. You mostly used it just to try and kill me.
Barch. He's a little sad. He's like, grenade in my spine. Look, spinal grenades are helpful. They're a healthy part of every breakfast. Okay, this grenade launcher looks stupid.
Japanese.
A new grenade launcher with an excellent fire rate. It has fired successive grenades with incredible speed. That is a useful description for telling me literally not much, but at least I have something. Oh my god, scroll wheel, please. Please just fucking stop. Before I commit suicide. Never before has a fucking scrolly wheel made me want to kill myself. Oh my god, please. Yeah, they could have a side. Oh my god, they do. Fuck. Barch, why didn't you say they had that? Okay. Upgrade detonated. Yeah, no, we don't want that one. That one. The Stork's rifle sucks balls, okay?
Slow, Kyle. Slow.
Look, it's important that I get the good weapons. Minion Buster's actually better. Relieve resistance, 15. Just clean the Cheetos and Coom off your mouse. Firstly, no, that adds texture. Secondly, it's like, just vomit. I'm sad, and you should be sad too.
Bigger anchors.
Now this is a rapid-fire grenade launcher, boy. I don't know how effective it is, though. Well, it stuns. I don't feel the effectiveness, though.
The bigger the anchor, the more monsters can be teleported.
Back to killing hordes of fucking cunts. Is he doing a French accent or a German accent? Like, it feels like it's all over the place.
I think he might be doing both.
It's like, I am French and German. Home, sick how. Stop that. Nancy.
I wonder if that hits the anchors. I sure hope that hits the anchors.
Otherwise, we'll be here for a long...
I don't think that hits the anchors, no.
Oh my god, mouse wheel, please. It's hard to find left-handed mice to buy on the internet, okay? Like, I don't even know what I want to buy. The last time I bought a left-handed mouse, they gave me a right-handed one. I was like, what the fuck? I can't use this. Literally, the buttons are on the wrong side.
Boom. Nope. Bad red thing.
Just keep killing, just keep killing. What do? We kill, kill, kill. Okay, not too shabby. It does a significant amount of damage output. For targeting those harder structures. Come on.
Prepare to ejaculate? What?
Nice. To say we're just planet Earth from any alien attack. It's not even
Game's unreal.
my eyes sting with the righteous fury of stuff.
Now the problem once again becomes when they're this big, I have to climb up there to kill them. Whilst little Kyle is like, I'm just gonna be on the ground, useless and small.
What's wrong, Barch? Are you fucking mad? To yes, I'm fuming.
Useless and small.
Any minute.
Give me health. Give me things.
Oh shit, there's one right in front of me. Oh shit, there are bugs everywhere. Oh no. This is the part that we lose in repeatedly, by the way. Don't you fucking die. You don't have permission to die. So, requesting permission to retreat to the rear, says the guy with no arm. Oh my god, let me
That
go.
was a good little thing, because he's so angry. He's like, why are you bothering me? And he just looks at him like, ah.
Oh, you saw that?
Okay, you can go home now.
Yes, you can.
Ah, Christ. Ugh. Yep. I'm probably gonna fucking go down. They all spawned right on top of me. It's like, I need health, and I can't find any health.
I could just get close enough.
I guess that's the problem with killing them a little bit too fast. We don't have time to build up a certain balance of fucking health points just lying around randomly on the ground.
Come on, come on. This one here is almost about to go down. Yeah! Okay, well, now we're gonna get eaten by all the bugs that are around us. Let go of Kib, you fucking bigot. Oh my god, debris, please despawn. Please fucking despawn. Fucking god, cunting, damn it, game. Bugs can just run through it, so what's the fucking point of having debris?
Ah, god damn it. Shit. Lots of spiders. Lots of spiders. Right, where's Captain Cockstocks? There's Captain Cockstocks.
Just fucking die. That's 3 towers. We're doing significantly better now. Oh my god, the fucking debris though in this game makes me want to blow my brains out. As it just fucking gets in the way of goddamn everything.
Right. Come on, little thing. Cover Captain Cocksocks with your blastiness.
Get him.
I got no.
Good. God damn.
Oh god, these fucking spiders.
They're fucking assholes.
Shit. God damn it. God damn it.
I hate when they do that.
What fucking people? I don't think there are any fucking people around here. If there are, I think they're very dead.
Someone's gone.
I kill half a dozen of them every time I let go of the trigger, and yet...
There's more. See what I mean? They'd make a great Starship Troopers game.
Oh shit, this is not what I want
No
to be.
matter how many you kill, there's always more. Targeting that one next.
I need health. Need health again.
Fuck.
Dude, don't grab me. Right, chill underneath the spewy thing for a bit.
Trying to get over to it. I do like how that thing stuns them, though. There, that thing's gone. In theory, this should be a cakewalk now. Once we lower the surplus of bugs that are on here.
Oh god. There you go.
Just don't stop. They just keep coming. I think we've almost beat this level. Holy shit, though. That was,
Ooh.
time to grab loot. The wheezes of sadness emanate from
I don't even know if I have the fucking leniency to grab that much loot here. Still a lot of them. They get close to me one time, I'm practically dead because the shotgun effect of that fucking gooey, webby nonsense.
Yep. See, this is what it looks like on hard. If you see it on Inferno, it has even more of those webs. Can you imagine?
The thing is, like, I'm looking at your health bar, and you're just chilling in the middle of them. Like, I don't have the fucking health for this.
You need to grind your health up. Like I said, you can go back down to lower difficulty.
Another thing, though, I really don't like the idea of a grindable health bar.
Yeah, it's one of the things in this game. It's not too hard to get your health bar up, though. Honestly, one playthrough and your health bar.
I would say no, it is actually that hard.
I know,
like,
but
one fucking point per box.
Listen. When we beat the game once, you'll have it. You'll have a nice health bar. It'll be meaty, chunky Barch. Also, wing divers are squishier than every other class, though. Except the air raider. I'm not sure. They might be not as squishy. I'm not sure.
all the troops sent to Europe.
What's wrong?
We've confirmed a swarm of flying types, but we haven't received reports about them dropping teleportation ships yet. They must have been bred by the earlier monsters.
Oh no, it's the fucking
Crap. We must come up with a
crap.
ASAP.
Get the next new enemy type.
Need more energy. Big anchors. They're different from small anchors in that they're big.
They are. I'll camp this anchor. They shouldn't be able to overrun me because it's a little one and it spawns only a handful of them. The big anchors spawn more stuff. They also can spawn aircraft and they also spawn multiple bug types. Little anchors can only spawn little amounts of bugs and specifically one type of bug.
Well, isn't that nice for it?
Oh, sorry, and this is EDF 5 takes place on a new timeline. Because 4.1 takes place, I think, after the third invasion or something like that. I don't remember. I think that one ends with basically the world being wiped out, though. Except for like 10% of the population. But we won in the end, so yay. Right?
10% is better than 0%.
In that universe, the EDF is basically the UN. In this universe, the EDF is a PMC.
PMC with a, frankly, somewhat absurd amount of power, though, I gotta say.
I know, right? There's a lot of
Like, most
influence.
PMCs aren't allowed to do shit like this.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Barch just floating around collecting stuff.
Ball. Ball go boom. I'm pretty sure the glowy ball is just a visual camouflage for a gun inside of it, because it spins. It visually spins.
Who knows, maybe there's a fucking gun inside of it.
Alright, I think I picked up everything.
Right, time to take out this spawner. Grab its loot.
Stop the alien attack once again.
This is a private message.
Hello.
The intelligence division is very interested in you. We will start to watch and record your actions from now on.
It's like, that's weird. Even to shower? It's like, yes,
You
even
will
to shower.
surely become a great help.
Got it.
You will surely become a great help, civilian.
We're no longer a civilian. It took 30 missions of combat experience before we got to enter.
I am civilian. Combat civilian. Combat civilian. Best kind of civilian.
Don't worry, civilian. We'll take you somewhere safe next time. Takes us into the middle of the combat. Like, oh, okay, it was a mistake. Next time. The flying type is getting closer. What kind of world has it where PMCs had mechs and plasma lightning weaponry and that was fine? The Earth Defense Force world, that's where.
This one. That's where.
Japan's version. It's a Japan world. They're gonna have mechs and they're gonna have giant tanks. And you're gonna have to like it because, well, it's there.
And it's clearly fine
No, the other world governments are like, meh. My god. Oh yes, the Balam. The Balam is a mega mech in this game that's fucking the size of a skyscraper, if not, I think maybe even taller. And that's just for fighting kaijus and hand-to-hand combat. Because of course. You can also unlock it and pilot it.
Right, if we're flying types, let's not bring close quarter weaponry. Seems dumb.
That is a good idea. I probably should get a rocket launcher, actually. Some sort of lock-on missile launcher. We'll try the MLR-830, but I don't think that has the damage, really. 47.4 damage. Oh, if you hold the left mouse button, you can drag it around? I didn't know that until now. If you hold the left mouse button down on the equipment screen, you can drag it around. I did not know that. Oh my god.
Dumbass.
I'm just jealous because I figured it out before you. I've played this game for fucking years. Oh, you really want the emerald? Fine. Look at Varys here. Emerald! Oh, I took the emerald. They're fucking retarded. Oh no. The emerald missile launcher. We're doing it. We're winning, boys. Are you winning, son? No, Dad. I'm cutting my wrists. Big sad. Okay, let me know what you think of this. I'm sending it to Arch, and then I'll show chat. Look at this. That's a disco. I'll pull it up.
Disco looks lankier and more tired as she works all day and then plays Valheim all night.
I know, but
Needs
I love the
massive bags under eyes.
That's true. She's gotten addicted to that game. No, I actually took the grenade launcher. What a useless weapon.
Idiot.
Well, I hope there's no ground targets.
Our bullets are useless.
But they aren't, though. It's like the biggest pile of crap I've ever heard. It's like the only reason why we're surviving is because of our bullets.
Bullets work just fine, actually.
They do.
We have confirmed the pack of the flying types. Be alert.
Whoops.
They might continue to breed on Earth. Destroy them all.
Getting used to pulling the trigger?
Leave it to me. Anti-aircraft missiles can't handle monsters at close range. Infantry unit, defeat all enemies close to the surface to air missiles.
We have those glorious, glorious nigglings.
Well, this new gun basically turns me into a niggling. There's a lot of beams of energy up there.
The niggling missile launcher truck is one of the best anti-air vehicles in the goddamn game. Fucking franchise, honestly.
I can't imagine. It's a beautiful little thing.
We found the aliens' weak points after examining their bodies. They appear to show extreme reactions towards certain pollutants.
Pollutants. What? It's pretty retarded too, I would say what.
Can't handle air pollution. We assume
Alright, have China start pumping the air full of it.
Does it mean that the aliens have never faced air pollution before?
Enemies are decreasing in number. We're about to
I like how it always makes the radio noise every time they talk.
Because it's a radio.
There's another pack of the flying type. Watch out.
I was a cook before I enlisted. Is that how it is?
Some of them are red! Yes, sir. We're dead! The red ones must be stronger!
I mean,
The red
he's
ones
not,
must be stronger.
he's not wrong. Like, they are indeed stronger. That, missile truck is getting fucked a little bit.
Protect the surface to air missile.
He died. He died remarkably quick.
Man, that's a lot of stingers.
It is.
Like a lot of stingers.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
a lot of stingers.
Yes, there's a lot of shoot him. There we go. Bring him down.
The red monsters appear to be a mutated form of the flying type.
Oh my Jesus. Their appearance might be identical, but they fucking half health me if they hit me.
Poof. Blows the lance off.
We're almost in the enemy's range. That's the last one.
More flying types.
I start to feel hungry. That's what the other.
Look! A huge flying type!
To mommy.
I suppose that's the queen bee.
Uh,
Flying
It's a
the English
wasp.
voice acting is so much better.
It
Like
is.
it's a giant fly, and it's just a completely detached college frat boy. Like, what the hell?
the giant
Oh
flying
my god.
type.
They're eating her.
Eliminate the
And then they're gonna send giant insects. Oh my god. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. What do? We shoot, shoot, shoot.
God damn you. I need a gun that fires air pollutants.
That'll piss him off.
Yeah, but the kind lady on the radio said they didn't like that, so maybe it'll kill them too.
True. You never know. Fuck.
Yep, instantaneous.
Yeah,
Just
the
one
queen's,
instant death.
the queen's got the big fucking. What do you call these things? Nails? Skyscrapers? Like
Yeah,
it's
skyscrapers more like.
skyscrapers.
You managed to fuck that one up, Kyle. Good job.
What do you mean? You alive?
Somehow. Oh, I ragdolled immediately. Okay, that makes sense.
Good. It's healthy. You almost got the little ads. If you get the ads, hopefully the big queen will be easier. Something, I don't know.
There we go. Like, I can knock him pretty much all out of the sky with this bursty weapon, but it takes away all my fucking energy when I do it.
It's just queen bee. Is it gonna be quicker to use the emerald at that, or is it gonna be better to use a grenade launcher? Ooh, cover. Oh. Oh, you stunned it? Oh, nice, you can stun it. Keep doing that. I've been shot? Yes. Yes, soldier, you've been shot by giant fucking skyscraper pillars.
I mean, you shouldn't survive that, soldier. There's something wrong with you. I mean, do you see how fucking massive those things are?
I do like how it ragdolls like that. Oh, if you hit the head, it stuns it. Okay.
Goddamn you thing. I'm just trying to pick up fucking ammo. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I'm counting on you.
It's all floppy.
It tries to fucking 360 no-scope me. It shoots at you, then it turns around and just suddenly unloads at me.
Doesn't like you.
I want a fucking weapon though.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's starting to get damage on this model. This chunk of his meaty bits are showing.
I think I've hoovered out most of the boxes.
It blew it in half. We did it. We slew the mighty beast. The thing. The big thing.
If only that gay little cow pick up some shit too. Look at that, almost got nothing. Cow.
Don't worry about it, Barch. Where is it? Where is it, Barch? We found a team of teleportation ships. They will soon reach above this guy. I should probably change my weapons, if that's what we're gonna be fighting. Emerald, you need to take a back seat. We'll take the volcano. I like that gun, or I used to anyways. Nice. Look at Barch contemplating the powers of science. He's like, fusion, metal, earth, alchemy. Heed my call. It's not quite how that works.
Most of my poor things not actually that good against fucking flying things. Make me sad.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll win or something. Fool.
Maybe. Maybe this works. Maybe this doesn't work.
Understand shield characteristics. But what if I don't want to? My goodness. Imagine that. Imagine a Barch in a world of sadness and depression.
Maximize center.
It's a large fleet.
No sign of them giving up.
Heck, they're jumping monsters again. What?
Destroy the teleportation ships.
Oh no, they're dumping monsters again? I thought they might, fire cookies this time around.
Oh no. That's, you know, I could do with some cookies. I would be not opposed to the cookie bombardments. Just big giant fucking plops of chocolate chip cookie dough just plattering into the earth.
It's this dumbass mission.
You've never done this mission before. You've done this map before. By the way, they recycle maps in this game if you haven't been able to tell. They really like putting us here.
This mission.
What do you mean?
Yeah, shoot down the teleportation ships that circle slowly in this
Wait
area.
a minute, we did do this mission.
Dumbass, Kyle.
You said mission 39. How far are you in this game? Well, on the bright side,
Kyle is a dumbass, a giant fucking
hold on.
dumbass.
We regrinded previous levels on a harder difficulty, so you got new items. Though now, honestly, there's no point going back to normal because you have hard level armor or weapons. You're starting to
Kyle
get
is a
hard
dumbass. A stupid fucking dumbass.
Look how mad he's getting. Also, is
A
the,
stupid fucking dumb.
the dumbass here is-
dumb.
you're playing the wing diver. You're the one who's supposed to be taking down the dropships. My job is to cut down numbers as a ranger.
Dumb.
Look at him deflecting.
Well, you should have told me that before I didn't bring any fucking weapons then. I'm dead. It's also the fact that I have less than half of the armor that's supposed to be recommended for this.
You do. Now you know what it was like when we played 4.1, under the assumption that we could just play it on the hardest difficulty. We grinded the first level, I think, 100 times, I swear to God. I'm surprised we didn't just quit the game, really. I made it.
Guess you were dumb.
To be fair, it was fun, though. God damn it, EDF 6 is coming out this year. But the worst part is, will it be ported to PC this year or next year? My suspicion
Will it be
is
ported
next.
at all?
They ported every single other one.
That doesn't mean anything, Kyle.
Well, it shows they have a track record of porting all their games.
Doesn't mean anything, Kyle.
That means something. It counts for
It doesn't.
something. Save our Mother Earth from any alien attack. Giant vicious insects who have once again come back. I need to do the pause in between each line because that's how it sounded when we used the keyboard to do it. You know, you have to take time to press the buttons. I think I'm eventually going to be overrun in the middle though. Everyone's kind of dead now almost.
Cool.
Is
What
it?
you fucking get for being a moron, Kyle.
I think you're deflecting, Barch. You're deflecting because you're angry and upset. Let the rage flow through you, Barch. Let it
See,
consume you.
if you told me I needed to shoot up, I'd brought a weapon that could shoot up.
I thought you would read the mission description. The mission description said they're saucers.
They said they are mysterious flying things, Kyle. No mention about any saucers.
Yeah, well, what's mysterious and flying?
Cows.
God damn it.
Flying cow would be pretty fucking mysterious.
I don't know about that.
I think a flying cow would be pretty fucking mysterious, Kyle.
It might be pretty obvious. You might know what that is. Oh god, what did they do to the volcano? It turned into like a shotgun rocket launcher? That's like a weird concept. Yes, it vomits a shotgun of rockets. It's like, I mean, it's effective. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like, the bug problem is diminished.
All of that, and still it didn't die. Well, that's sad. Look at all these things you haven't looted, Kyle, you lazy cunt.
It's because I'm actively running away from the horde.
Silly Kyle. Stupid Kyle. Dumbass Kyle.
I think you're projecting here.
Dumbass.
Projecting, Barch. What's going on, Big B? He's like, well, I'm kind of cranky because I'm blonde and mad, and I don't know why. Being a blonde.
Marcus, you left all of this stuff.
Underneath some sort of tower. Perhaps it will defend me from the join insects. Or confuse their pathfinding if nothing else.
My god, this laser shotgun thing is a laser shotgun.
That was very descriptive, you Arch. I appreciate it. It tells me a lot about science and math. And the advances in civilization throughout the centuries.
Unfortunately, there are more giant bugs than there are laser shotguns in the world.
I'm using a shotgun rocket launcher to try to take them to ship. I don't know how I've come to this point in my life. Oh god! Oh Jesus!
I'm rough friends, Kyle.
Oh no! I was
They followed me all the way home. They must like me.
Down. Okay, we're safe. Oh shit!
Ow! I'm dead again.
Again?
I live
Oh fuck!
temporarily.
Well, maybe you'll.
Why did I
outlive me.
reload the weapon there? That was silly. Kyle should have told Arch that he needed to shoot up. He didn't.
I think Arch is just confused sexually, Jen. He's like, maybe if I become a little gay boy, I'll be happy. He's like, I already entered a gay relationship with Bubbles. Poor Barch. She's married to Bubs. They're gonna be breeding soon, chat. Little Barch babies. Oh god. Imagine how grumpy they'll be. Fuck, that's too much levels of salt and grump.
I have a sneaky suspicion the sorcerer things just kind of keep dumping shit.
Yes, you're actually exactly correct. The saucers are basically just mobile spawners that are invincible until they open their little doors.
This weapon is neat, but it doesn't seem to have the range required. It seems a bit dumb and short-sighted, if I may be so bold. Also, instead of a flying pack, I would like to just be a giant ant. You are much faster as just a giant ant. Wow, this thing's... God, this thing does... Wow. I never realized how short range 30 meters actually is. It's very...
Well, looks like you're gonna be learning now. He's like, I have learned a lot today. That these weapons I use aren't that effective, and I'm a sad boy.
This thing too, it makes a lot of noise. I don't know if it kills anything.
Oh, it might kill something if you hit it. Barch.
Well, it's homing run, so obviously they hit something. Don't be a dumbass. Whee. Oh, look, it's a Kyle. I have come full circle. Here, distract them for me
Nice.
for a second.
For a second. You do not know what powers you have unleashed upon this corner of the map. Powers? He stuttered because he's also retarded. Look, I have to entertain myself over here in this corner of the map, okay? It's a hard chat. It's a hard life.
Speak an awful big game for someone who's almost dead again.
What are you talking about? I haven't taken a single pip of damage. Single pip of damage, game. That's right, get on my level, spider. Fucking cunt. I see Carlos boot up Dominions 5, and I'm like, oh, he's going for Tism today. Then he boots up Valheim. It's like, damn, extra Tism. 2 games, 1 cup. I would like to get to that health box game. But I understand that that's not gonna happen, because I'm dead.
Dumbass Kyle. I did all of this effort to fucking heal you, and there you are.
Now come
dead
back.
again.
Maybe...
I have actually figured out that if I just stay on top of the frog ships, I will never die, because no enemy can ever reach me.
Can the frog ships go underneath the little ships? Oh my god, you're up there. Look
Unfortunately not. But I can do this. There we are. If I just keep doing this for long enough, sooner or later, nothing will happen.
This will just spawn more bugs.
Ow.
He just plummets to his death. And right into the mouth of some waiting bug below. Like, yum, 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 yum. Blah, blah, blah. Look, somebody had to eat him. Alright. I think this might be a good spot to ramp up today's stream. Nice 4 hours, bub-free content. Barch's new Norwegian co-host. You're like, oh no, I don't want to stream every day.
First, Kyle forgot what fucking mission we were on. And we replayed all of them.
On hard. So now, look at the bright side. Next time, we're going to be doing it on hard. Golate 82 times 2 says, where's Bubs, Kyle? Are you two getting a divorce? No, Fatso fell asleep. I think Porkins, he actually played himself out on Valheim. Like, it's kind of adorable. Him and Disco both. They've been, like, playing it non-stop. And the worst part is, Disco set up a dedicated server, so, like, they're both their hearts are gonna stop Arch. Like, they're both just gonna fucking keel over dead.
Good.
It's like, no more Disco, no more Barch. Or Bubbles, whatever, same thing. What's the difference anyways, Chad? I don't even know. Thank you for the donation. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna stream. Say goodbye, Barch. Say goodbye. Kiss him. Kissies. Tuck them in. Tuck Chad in. Come on. Do it. I don't hear any tucking in sounds. Arch. Maybe Porkins waddled away to go get a pastry. Or maybe he's sitting there being silent. Because he's embarrassed. Either way, we're gonna stream. Good night, chat.